Probably waking up soon.
And we're live.
We're live. We can just kind of hang out. Wasn't ready to sleep.
It's too early to sleep.
What time is it there, Bethy?
It's about 1:45.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
What do you mean, oh my gosh?
1:45?
Normal. It's normal for me to be up all night.
Oh my god. It's 11 here, going on 11. Oh.
Yeah, you're on the other coast.
You're on the coast?
You're
Oh,
on
me?
the other coast. Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the
That's why there's 3
west
hour
side.
difference.
Hi. I'm gonna share this out real quick. Come on. We're just kind of chilling. That's all we're doing. Me and Bethy. Let's see.
And I'm trying to get the live stream to open
I
up.
see one in here. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Check this out.
Okay.
Hello, whoever is watching. We have one in chat.
And of course,
Hello.
I'm under Ava's name in the chat.
That's okay. One second. I'm trying to get on YouTube on my other phone so I can see us. Come on. It's not working. It's making me mad. Hi, Sammy. How are you, Sammy?
Hi, Sammy Whammy Ding
You're
Dong.
here. Oh, we just have. Trying to connect this phone. Hi, Mary. We're trying to connect to.
Hi, Mary.
No, I don't. No. Come on.
But actually, on my computer, I can go under my name. Okay. And share it out.
Hi, Jesse. I'm just trying to connect to this internet really quick.
I have 2 computers and a laptop going.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Oops. Okay. 1 second.
Hey, Jesse.
Go down the fort. Woo. Oops.
No, I'll know what.
There we go.
I'll know what I'm typing on according to whatever name comes up in the chat.
There you go.
If it's Ava's, then I'm on the laptop. If it's my own, then I'm on my computer. I can still mod this way, so that's good.
1 second now. Oh, are you on? Which one are you in there?
Hi, Destiny.
Hi, Destiny. I'm trying to pull up this.
And I'm able to give her 2 likes and double the watch time, too. Yeah. I ought to buy junk food for Ava more often.
Okay, come on. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for being here. What's going on? That's the wrong
Breaking up,
tab.
but you're
It's weird.
breaking up, but it may be the laptop. I'm not sure.
Yep, guys.
Hey, Carol.
Hi, Carol. How you doing, Carol? We're just kind of chilling tonight. There you are. Yeah.
Oops. Why are we awake? Because we're not asleep.
We can't sleep, Carol. I just made you a mod.
Mary's
I know
snuggling
that's you.
chat.
Aw, Mary.
Yeah, Boomer
Mary.
made a mod too because this happened once before.
Aw. We can't sleep, Carol. So we're just kind of up and just kind of chilling. Really. Huh, Bethy?
Yeah,
Thought we would just kind of.
I could stand it a little bit chillier though. It's so hot out.
Yeah. It's hot here. We went to the lake.
It wouldn't be so bad if it
You're
wasn't
welcome,
muggy.
Jesse.
We've had
Mhm.
storms going through, so it's really muggy too.
Yeah. It's hot and muggy. We went to the lake. It felt nice. But we did have to climb. We had to climb down the rocks. Then we had to climb up the rocks. And me and Melina were like crawling up the rocks. And we were dying. And Deanna was laughing so hard. And she even filmed us. She was filming us. I was like, oh my gosh, Deanna. She got it on
I
film.
would have been fine going down, but you would have needed something to pull me up
Exactly.
out of there.
Exactly. Well, poor Melina. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I had to pull
Carol
her
is
up.
confused. Carol, I'm on Ava's laptop and is signed in under her name.
That's Beth. I call her Bethy.
And that was just the front door. I'm not getting shot.
Your snacks are home.
Oh, yeah, my snacks are home. And Ava. Oh, yeah, I gotta remember her. Thank you.
Oh.
Look, I just got. Like, what the hell? Got me?
Thank you, Jesse.
Seriously, I would have got you snacks because I love you.
You went and got me snacks because you knew that's the way you were going to get snacks.
Oh, wait, I wasn't going to leave you starving.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Don't
then.
even put that on me. Watch the cord.
I'm watching the cord. I don't want to break that cord. I love you, Mama.
Yeah, all of a sudden she loves me too.
Oh, I bet Carol says her daughter is in California and she cannot wait for her to come home. Aw. I bet. But I'm sure she's having a lot of fun. Aw. Oh, Sammy wants to come and read for me. She got her new cards in. Awesome.
Ah.
Yay. Oh, good, Carol.
She got me bugles. Oh.
Bugles.
Oh, no. She got me a soda that I can't open too.
Hey, Paranormal Underworld. How are you?
I'll be right back. I have to have her open my soda. I can't open it.
Okay, Becky. How you doing, Paranormal Underworld? We're just kind of chilling tonight. Couldn't sleep. So, let's see. That's good. That's really good. I'm doing really good.
Hello.
Me too. Hi.
Hi, Paranormal Underworld.
Hi, Paranormal Underwear.
Hi, Jesse. We know some hi
Caitlin.
chat.
That's good. That's really good.
Hi,
I'm doing
Carol.
really good.
Hi, Caitlin. Hello.
Me too.
Hi,
Hi.
Hi, Paranormal Underworld.
Hi, Paranormal Underwear.
Hi, Jesse. Underwear. Hang on, I gotta turn that off. There, now we got
What's that show
there we
called?
go. Double talk.
What's that show called? They're all saying good night. Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Mary, or
Right.
something.
We do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, napping on the job. That's right. That'd be me.
I'm back.
Hey,
got-
you know,
I gotta love her now because
I took care of the echo. I had to turn off the other. I forgot I had YouTube still on.
Hi, Eric. How are you doing, bro?
I didn't have it muted.
Yeah. You know, you guys can link each other. You guys can link.
Did you move something on that table?
No, I haven't touched anything.
You didn't put nothing over on that table. You didn't touch nothing over on the table.
You guys
you-
can link your
You didn't
channel.
touch the basket or anything.
No, I was sitting right here like
When you went to sit down on the floor, did you just put your hand on anything?
no, and
we know Sammy did it.
Jesus, man. I don't think they like it when she comes in here.
You're very welcome, Paranormal Underworld.
uncomfortable.
They're forever moving something when she comes in here. Hi, Eric.
Yes, you guys can link your channel so people can get to know you.
Hey, Eric.
Thank you all for being here.
Jesse, can you drop your link? Did you put Jesse as a mod? I did.
Jesse is
I did on
Jesse's a
mine.
mod. Yeah, he's a mod. Yep, you guys can drop your link.
Yeah, he's a Smurf.
Don't drop a video link. Drop your channel link.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We don't know anybody that does that.
There you go. Yep.
Well, this is something you want somebody to watch.
There you go. Get to know each other. Sammy up here, guys. Sammy's gonna read the card. Oh, I should probably put Sammy's.
You shuffling
Yeah.
for her.
Um,
You getting one already?
Sammy. What
On
is
the
Sammy's
dark
channel name?
goddess. These cards are huge.
Ooh.
Part of them, like you know how like if you hold a deck together and you look at the sides of it, it's silver. They look like they're metal. They kind of feel like it too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's Sammy.
Oh, she's cool.
Not metal, but
No,
they're
they're plastic.
like a
What is
they're coated.
what's Sammy's channel name for the week or for
Yeah,
the day?
that's Sammy talking.
Anonymous Sammy.
Anonymous Sammy. Okay, I'm gonna try to find you so I can link you. Anonymous
Sammy's
Sammy.
Carol.
Good.
Yeah, that's spooky, Carol. That is spooky. I
There
agree.
That is very spooky.
I've gotten used to it. I walk into the room, look, and just shake my head like, here we go again.
Sammy's my cousin, for anybody who doesn't know that. And she lives with me.
She has a channel, guys, and she does card readings. So I'm going to link her channel.
Go live so she could go live.
Right there's her channel. If anybody doesn't have her, Anonymous Sammy. She's a card reader.
She's a good
I
one too.
know who she is on D Live though, because I got used to Sammy Bear.
I was gonna do that. I was gonna try to do D Live or get D Live set up today, and I've just been. It's been a bad day for me. It's rained all day. It's been nasty. I've hurt all day, and it's just. I've been tired all day.
I have spicy, sweet, chili Doritos.
I'm
Oh,
with
and
you. I'm with
cheese
you.
are so good.
I don't need them, but I want them.
Spicy,
I
sweet,
have Hugo.
chili Doritos.
I'm not eating. I ain't got. Not right now. I'm not.
Thank you, Paranormal Underworld.
I
Yeah,
had
she is a beautiful reader. Great
I had a
reader.
bacon sandwich for supper.
Oh, okay.
Some Doritos and a 40
So
ounces.
for
Paranormal underwear.
Cozy underwear.
You know what? We all have different nicknames, and you know,
What's mine? I'm afraid to even know this. What is it?
yours is slip and slide.
What? Slip and what?
Slip and slide. Remember?
Slip and slide.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, oh
Yeah.
my God. I'm slip and slide.
Make sure you guys leave a comment on one of the videos so that the other person can grab you back.
My phone slipped down. That's what it was.
Oh.
I know, right? Okay, Cassie, you got the Morgan.
Hang on a minute.
Carol. Not the chip. I want the 40. Oh, goodness.
Don't eat the chips. I forgot the 40.
Oh, you guys are funny. She wants some of that 40 ouncer.
So there.
Let me see.
Cindy wants to give me a card. The Dark Goddess.
Oh. I can't even see.
No bueno.
Sovereignty.
No bueno. No bueno.
Sovereignty.
Oh, I love it.
Sovereignty. You got sovereignty.
And the goddess is
Hi, Alyssa.
you
Oh,
got
sorry.
Morgan, sovereignty.
Okay.
The poem you got was a raven heralds a battle cry, angry misty swirl through the sky. The Morrigan will serve you well. You'll survive where others fell. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Dark goddess guidance. Your hackles are up and as though ravens and crows caw and circle above you. War has been declared and battle must commence. Having survived all that you have endured, you have built a strong fortress around you for protection. This defense system is so firmly in place that you are ready to fight at a moment's notice. Like the goddess of battle herself, you have become a blunt, rough, and sometimes violent. I think this might be Mary's card.
No, it's hers. It's hers right
I'm
now.
scared.
It's a fitting her perfect.
Like the goddess of battle herself, you have become
Mhm.
a rough and sometimes violent warrior. When it comes to defending your honor and those who are close to you, now fear your wrath. When the Morrigan appears, a battle cry goes up, but she will show you how to choose your fight carefully. With wisdom as your tool, as you reclaim your sovereignty, don't be afraid of a little drama. Allow others to see that you mean business. You can do this in a kind and loving way, but remain true to yourself. Be not ruled by others, but appreciate your allies who have your best interests at heart. Dark Goddess Foresight. A storm is brewing. Don't avoid conflict, face it. You're being too defensive
Well, I'll tell
with
you.
others. A new piece of evidence assists your case. Don't back down. Take a softer approach. Not everyone is against you. Build up your mental and physical strength. The
Oh
Morrigan
my gosh.
Archetypal warrior of Celtic origin. She is a complex goddess, blunt, rough, violent, and has the ability to take animal form. A crow or raven, a cow, and a wolf as well. She was worshipped most as the battle raven, determining whether you walked off the field of battle or were carried off upon your shield.
Well, I'll tell you,
Wow.
it was going to be all right, didn't I?
Oh my god.
You were strong enough to get through.
Yes, yes, yes. That was totally what's going on. That's
Yup.
crazy.
That's why I was sitting there started giggling a little bit. Shit that head on.
The
Wow.
only reason I said it was Mary's because Mary's normally the one that's like,
I'm usually the ones
Wow.
like that. It's you today. All right, do me.
Wow.
Next.
Mary's like, wait, all right.
I'll tell you the
Eric, drop Jay's link.
question I want.
Jay don't like dropping her own link. I sent you a link, Carol.
It's
That was
been
perfect,
so long
Sammy. Thank you so much.
use her laptop that I forgot it automatically signs in with her account.
Stop.
She doesn't let anybody else use her laptop but me.
I got two. Stop. It's meant to have two. If you grab two, then it's two. It is.
You got Medusa.
I got Medusa.
Appearance is what Medusa.
Appearance.
And then you got Medea.
Medea.
Deception.
Medina, probably.
No, Medea.
Miss Medea.
MED.
Deception, did you say?
Yeah, deception.
Oh, hell no. Okay, let's read them.
Okay. So we're gonna do Medusa first.
Hi, Shay's World. Adeline, thought you was on the panel. What are you doing down in chat?
There's talking going on up here.
She's got a pretty name. She really does.
And you actually pronounced it correctly.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Lucinda.
I bet everybody says Aveline, don't they? But it's not. It's Avalon.
Yeah, and that makes me so mad.
I have to pay my bill, so I don't think this is the version.
Somebody's double talking.
Is that you, Carol?
It's got to be Carol.
It's got to turn the last one up. We're here like echoing. It stopped now. No, it didn't.
Okay,
Oh, let me put my earbuds on.
Oh,
I get this.
Actually, that.
Echoing. All right, no echo now. Thank you, Carol.
No problemo.
I don't think you want me
Why?
to.
How I want
I
to
think
right now.
personality tonight.
Yes. She said she's looking at me. She said, "You don't want me to read this card. You can't hit me. Please don't hit me if I read this card to you."
Oh, jeez.
Just read it. I can take what comes.
Just remember, it ain't me. I'm just the messenger.
Just trust me. I don't put up. Never mind. I'll tell you later. But go ahead.
Your poem for this card is Silky Locks Turned into Snakes. Vanity promotes mistakes. Take off the mask with style and grace. Now stare your fears in the face. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be.
Okay.
Your pursuit of okay, this is the dark goddess guidance. Your pursuit of gratification from pure vanity is an attribute that must be very rare indeed. An excessive need for admiration, coupled with a grandiose self-importance attitude, has stripped away your understanding and compassion.
That is not me at all.
No, leave me alone.
I would say that ain't even me.
I told you, but you said, well, if you grab two, then you're supposed to have it.
Well, which one did you grab first?
I grabbed Medea first, but Medusa was on the bottom. So I'm reading it now.
I don't know who anyone is,
That's
including
darn
myself.
certain. They ain't got no vanity going, that's for sure.
Medusa
We all know
understands.
this, how I feel about myself.
Medusa understands what it's like, what it is to be beautiful and admired. She also recognizes that the image that you portray masks a wounded self. Time to face up to the truth and reveal the real you. You know who that is, but does anybody else? Are you brave enough to drop the mask and that you paint so perfectly? Medusa warns you not to base your precious life on artificial appearances and the superficial, or you too could run the risk of losing your pretty little head. Dark Goddess Foresight. Rethink your priorities. Your self-obsessed attitude can be vexing. Never judge a book by its cover. Treasure will be found if you look deep enough. Get out of a narcissistic relationship. Look your fears in the face. Acceptance now brings healing.
I'm none of that. None of that. Am I, Cassie?
Did I not?
None of it.
I told you.
No.
Who's
My part was
picking up on?
It's so weird.
Read the next one. Yeah, I mean, literally none of that. I am. I'm sitting there thinking, damn, I do none of that. Okay, read the because she picked up two cards. And usually when you pick out two, it's meant for both of you to have both of them. But apparently, I wasn't meant to have that one because that ain't none of that.
Well, the second
It's
one.
okay, Kate.
And I don't pull nothing back. I let everybody see the real me. This is the real me.
I fell asleep last night on Mary's panel.
And I had to mute her so she didn't screw everybody.
Oh, I think I was. Did I come in?
No, you come in. Yeah, you was there. I
I
said,
think I heard her. I think I heard her.
Cassie, and I said, well, she kind of fell asleep and I had to mute her.
Yeah.
I tried blaming it on the dog.
Yeah, self-obsessed. I'm not even self-obsessed. I'm like Cassie. This
Okay.
is crazy. If anything, I'm obsessed with everybody else, not myself. That's the problem.
Well, it also said that. You had a
Hey, Lucinda.
Well, that's the only thing that card, period, had anything to do with me was a narcissistic relationship. The only thing.
I would like to rewind this stream where I said, Mary, I don't think that's your card. She said, well, you grabbed two. So it was meant to be.
Well, I mean, it usually is, isn't it, Cassie? It wasn't, though. I can tell you that. It wasn't even close to being me. Read this one. This may not be either. We'll see.
Medea. Deception. Web of lies.
There you go, man. Go ahead.
Web of lies. Life of deceit. Truth reveals who's a cheat.
Oh.
Ensnared within a dangerous game, live in the light or face shame. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. The dark goddess guidance. Oh, what a tangled web we weave, when best we practice to deceive. Okay, hold on, I can't do it because it's all rhyming and stuff.
It's all rhyming and stuff. I like the rhyme. Got them rhymes.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave, when first we practice to deceive. Sir Walter Scott words should sound a little chilling now. All may look calm and seen from where you are standing, but wait till the truth comes out, and it will, for then it will be too late for clever words, trickery, or playing the blame game. No one is immune to telling the odd fib or two. However, when a life is built on deception and fabrication, well, that's another thing entirely. You must be honest with yourself first and foremost, then look to unravel the web um, and face the music. Medea comes to you now as a warning. Her back turned to you to hide her grief, shame, and horror of what a life built on half-truths and smoke and mirrors has led to. Do you really want to run the risk of being left isolated, forever staring into the abyss of what might have been? Dark Goddess Force, you're having the wool pulled over your eyes. Honestly will be the best policy when applying for a new job. Speak up, even if you think you are alone, and others will support you. Be thorough with paperwork. Sign nothing until you are absolutely sure. Medea revealed. Archetypal deceiver of Greek origin. Medea unscrupulously used her magical powers to help Jason, leader of the Argonauts, obtain the golden fleece from her father. She married Jason and used all the manner of magic to help him. However, when Medea's powers and deception finally failed her, and Jason deserted her for the daughter of King Creon, she went on a murderous rampage, including killing her own children by Jason.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
This reading is for you, Lurker. Who are you talking to?
Well, it's not for you.
Neither one of them. You want to know the truth?
It sounds
That's
like it's for a
weird.
lurker.
That's crazy. Neither one of them hit me at all. And she always hits me. What's up with that?
Hi,
Maybe,
J-Dog.
maybe
Zoned in on a lurker.
I'll tell you,
they're trying to tell you.
mine hit me.
Let me pick up one.
Mine was right on point.
You picked them.
But you
Thank you for coming in, J-Dog.
All right, do it again, and then I will tell you when to stop. Let's see what you get in, because I don't think neither one of them are mine. I don't. I seriously don't.
They
Did you
didn't.
guys think they were mine? I don't. I mean, I
Not at
literally
all.
No.
how I am. I don't hide
Yeah.
nothing. I'm the most unhideable person there is, I think, on YouTube.
AJ Dog.
Yeah, those ones.
I got nothing to hide. Got no reason to hide nothing.
Yeah. No, Mary doesn't hide anything.
No, Eric, that is not
We all know
Mary.
that. How Mary?
I'm most straightforward, honest, tell you
Mary?
like
Mary
the person it is.
What's up, Bubba?
You only have to know Mary a half hour to know that's not Mary. Yeah.
Eric.
Up to me, man.
Eric's playing.
Half hour, she's the only half hour.
It has to be for a lurker. It doesn't even sound like any of us.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
it's got to be for somebody, but it dang sure wasn't me.
That's just weird because mine was very on point.
Oh,
Mine was
Yeah,
very
yours was, but see, she picked yours. I didn't pick mine. I mean, I told her when to stop.
I just
And
pulled
maybe
out
I don't.
two.
okay.
And
Yeah, but this time, like, I went to pick up the car and the other one fell over.
these are for me. Here we go.
Redemption.
Tell her, y'all. Tell her.
She got redemption and determination.
Oh, now that sounds like me. Let's get with the program.
Okay, that sounds better. Yeah.
That sounds a whole lot better. Knowledge ain't just a river in Egypt. Well, I can tell you what, Eric. I literally am not like the other cards at all. I'm straightforward. Tell you like it is, person there is. I don't pull no punches, and I'm a nice person doing it. They all can tell you. They do not fit me at all.
And since I'm up here instead of in the chat, Eric came in with my jokes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let him take over.
Okay. Dependency does not make sense. Be brave and climb down from that fence. A natural leader shows the way. Determination saves the day. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be.
Now that sounds like me. Keep going.
Mhm.
Dark goddess. She said, mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Taking charge of your life is something that only you can do. If you really want to change the direction things are heading in, you have been hedging your bets for too long, sitting on the fence, following along with the herd. You have allowed too many others to tell you what to do, how to do it, and when to do it, and what to
Yeah.
think about. But you don't lack determination or any of the abilities to work things out for yourself.
All right.
It's just you have been determined all this time to let others take the lead. Maeve is your inner warrior, and she has come to fill you with the fighting spirit you now need to make the decisions that you have given over to others for too long. Awaken your zest for life, your drive for the joys of physical interaction, your determination to once again become the shining light, the life and soul of the party. The goddess foresight. A life-changing offer is imminent. You will be forced to choose between two people. A promotion or job change presents itself. A local political career beckons. Take charge of a domestic situation. Invasions will come thick and fast. Plan well, and you can make the most of them all. Maeve revealed. Archetypal leader of Irish origin, her determination got her what she wanted. Victory in battle and the conquest of men. Her name means intoxicated woman.
Cassie. Cassie, you hearing this?
And she was associated with substances
Remember what you told me before, Cassie?
like mead and
So I don't
mud.
believe.
Ancient kings of Ireland married her when she came to the throne in order that she was bestow her powerful gifts upon them.
That one hit me. Okay, read another one.
I told you, I took these cards out the package and every hair on my arm stood up. Every
Can
single
I
one.
get an amen and hallelujah?
I'll take you no more because the other two was not fine. So damn sure that one is.
Yeah, that one was you.
Oh, that was so her. Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. I'll have to say.
Why does that do that?
Citizen changes. He changes the name, or you just add to it?
I added to it.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering too.
Where?
Just put Citizen ZTV psychic medium, which he is. Go ahead.
Okay, you also got Mom and Brid. Hey, you know that girl that comes in named Bridget? It's spelled just like her name.
Okay.
But anyway, rum, hot peppers, voodoo, fright, graveyards, guarded dark of night, regret amend this futile way, redemption's here to save the day. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. I think this is like a prayer that rhymes.
It is, but it's a witch prayer. It's a goddess witch
Okay,
prayer.
Lucinda. Thank you for coming.
I know
Then
this to
should
be a
I
fact.
be? Then should I even be reading it every time?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. The dark goddess guidance. You've added fuel to the fire, and now you've landed yourself in hot water, so to speak. Make haste, for you are in the process of making a huge mistake if you go ahead with this. Already you are playing with fire, but will get your fingers well and truly burned if you take this any further. Pause for a minute and take a good look at what it is you are about to get into. Please dig deeper and investigate thoroughly before you make the wrong decision. Look back to see what you have caused and who has been hurt in the process. The voodoo goddess of fire warns you would be wise to heed her message at this time. She urges you to make your wrongdoings make up for any misdemeanors And don't be reliant on others to clean up your mess. No more excuses. Take responsibility for past actions with remorse, and redemption is yours. Dark goddess foresight. Look before you leave. A stranger saves the day. Time to say sorry. You've been making up to do. You have, you have some making up to do. Make amends to anyone you have hurt. Work with the element of fire to eliminate negative thoughts and behaviors. Time to mend your ways. Forgiveness is key. Charity work beckons. Mammon Brigade revealed. Archetypal redeemer of Hayyadin origin. The goddess of justice is one of the most powerful in the voodoo belief system. She guards over cemeteries. A figure representing this goddess is the first female buried in every voodoo cemetery. So that these laid to rest may Mom and Bridget Willing be redeemed of their sins and the sins inflicted upon them.
Mine either. Just saying. So the extra ones wasn't mine, just that one. The one you pulled first. It's the one you pulled first, isn't it? You went to pull mine, the other one fell out. No. I have no idea what that one was talking about either. At all. Does anybody else?
Ouch.
No idea.
Those are good cards, though.
They are good cards. I like them. Just that I know they wasn't for me. They had to have been for somebody, but they damn sure wasn't for me.
I know who that is.
I tell you, she picked up on the lurker.
Anybody else want reading?
It's short for submarine.
Carol, you want one?
Yes.
No?
A card from Sammy.
Sammy.
What time you gonna be work?
I like that deck.
They're trying to get me off tomorrow.
They need to get you off tomorrow. They need to let you have a damn day off.
I don't think they're going to let you off.
You got,
It's like she works.
she needs a day off, man. That's all she does is work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you like them after 2 decks. Are you dishing me, Eric? Are you dishing me? I'm just telling you they didn't hit me. I mean, I know when hits me don't hit me. They were not me, period.
Okay, Carol, you got secret. I know what it is. They're sticking together.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're new cards.
But she got secrecy.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What?
I don't know. Your daughter's not moving to California. No, I'm playing. Don't get mad. Hey, it happens all the time. People's kids go to California to vacation and they end up moving there.
Oh.
she said no.
Oh, she didn't want to hear that.
Lord, she's trying to jinx you. Quit that.
Never.
What's she doing in California? It's not my business. What's she doing in California?
Everything's breaking up.
I said, what was she doing in California?
My daughter is visiting her some cousins on her dad's side. Yeah. Having a blast.
I got a lot of family there.
Yeah.
Beautiful LA.
Babino Peter Sharmo, can you join what?
Okay, here's your card, Carol.
Okay.
I mean, you can join the chat. Yeah. Sorry, Sammy.
It's okay. Nematona secrecy. Deep within a sacred place, fears revealed for one to face. Bottled up ugh. Deep within a sacred place, fears revealed for one to face. Bottled up just will not do, so start to talk and say what's true. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Unfortunately, working as hard to control your emotions does not dismiss the fact that you actually feel them. Those feelings are still inside you, sometimes even yelling at you to let them out. Looking okay does not mean you feel okay on the inside. Being a sensitive soul, you are highly tuned into the feelings of those around you. This can be overwhelming, and you are often unable to differentiate between your feelings and the fact of others. But nevertheless, you feel deeply and intensely and try to suppress your emotions. You are not willing to reveal yourself to anyone, and sometimes you just feel withdrawn from society like a hermit. Nematona invites you to step into her sacred space, where you won't be challenged, for she understands that the only way to heal from situations is to talk about them. To talk about them. Nematona will meet you in the secluded grove within, where you are safe to reveal your hidden dark secrets. Dark Goddess Foresight. You need to get something off your chest. Bottling up your emotions is not the answer. Talk to a therapist or a good friend you can trust. Don't keep secrets from a partner, for the truth will come out. Someone is keeping a secret from you. It's time to socialize again. You are protected. Nematona revealed. Archetypal hermit of Germanic origin and primarily worshipped across Germany, France, and England. She guarded sacred groves of the trees wherein the soul became hushed and calm, at one with nature and the goddess who she linked to Rhigonimedes, king of the sacred grove, who is also associated with Mars.
What's the matter? You afraid she's gonna be cray on you if she tells her? Yeah. Who is she? I'll tell her.
Oh, I know who it is.
Well, when she said Hazel, that was pretty obvious.
Yep.
Ain't too many Hazels on here.
Did that resonate, Carol?
She said, "Let me think about that a minute."
I think some of it did. Yeah. I don't remember what didn't.
It
I
was just
took my sleeping meds, so.
Carol's fighting her sleep.
She's over here going, "Okay, okay, okay." She just took her medicine.
Give me a break. Just took my meds.
They're watching you yawn, Carol, and I'm going,
I know.
It's
The worst thing. The worst thing.
If you're terrified of her, you don't want me holding you. I got her beat.
I don't want this.
Oh boy.
I can be you dead vicious.
the things that can be done with reptiles.
They got a lot of around here, and Mary and my mom are both drawn to them when it comes to getting mad at people.
Let me tell you a story.
And my mom definitely. But crazy.
My brother talked me into going picking up this woman and her kids and her old man from South Carolina. Rented a van. They sent me the money. Rented a van, the whole 9 yards. I drove all the way to South Carolina to get this woman. Okay, on the way back, this van is completely full of people. It's me, my brother, and her kids, a dog, a duck. I'm not kidding. More than one dog. There was 3 dogs, a duck, and I'm pretty sure a rabbit, if I remember right. Anyway, plus her own man. And there was 3 kids, mind you. 3 kids. 2 in car seats. Anyway, so he proceeds to tell me on the way back, because this woman's driving me nuts, man. I really can't stand this chick, right? But I did it because of her kids. Her kids need to get out of the situation they were in. And the grandmother's back here, and the grandmother's thinking, you know. But I don't know the whole situation with the kids, right? He proceeds to tell me after we stopped for the night, because, you know, I got to rest. You know, I'm like, look, I got to get out of this van. I got to lay down. I said, we're going to have to stop. She didn't want to stop, but too damn bad. You know, I was the one running the van, and I was the one driving, and I was the one who was going to stop. So I stopped. He proceeds to tell me why these kids need to go home. It did everything in my power to keep from kicking this woman out of this van going 80 miles an hour on a mountainside.
Uh-oh.
All I had to do was push the button, reach over, unlock her seatbelt, and kick her straight out the door. And believe me, it took everything I had to keep from doing that over these kids. I'd have said, oops, damn, she fell out of the car. I don't know how that happened. If her husband had not have been in that car, where somebody could have told on me, you can bet your ass she'd have went off that mountainside. And I mean that with every hair on my body.
On that note, I'm going to bed.
And I mean that because of what she done to them kids. She no longer has them kids, because as soon as she hit town, I turned her in and had the kids checked out. But it took everything I had to keep from kicking her out that van going 80 miles an hour on the mountainside. My brother was worried sick that I was going to do it. Because it just clicked in my head. I'm thinking, you know what? These doors open. They automatically open. They just slide open. Both sides. All I had done was push the button. I had the controls on my side. All I had done was turn around her and took my foot and kicked her right out that door. I could have let my brother drive and it'd been on like Donkey Kong, but I didn't. But I guarantee you she don't mess with me. Well, you won't bet, because my brother told her, said the only thing saved your ass was me. He said, because she thought about it, and your husband.
Yeah.
Said she thought about kicking you out that door. And I really did. I wouldn't have been looking at this shit. I swore it was a friggin' accident, and everybody in that van would have said it was an accident. Because there wasn't nobody left in it but Frank and my brother. And I guarantee you neither one of them would have went against me. They just said, she jumped. We don't know what happened. Well, she opened the door, and that next thing you know, she's gone. I swear to God, I didn't. I hate to say that, but when it comes to kids, man, you don't do kids like that. This is I'll put it like this. This is past child abuse. It goes past pedophile, okay? It went past that. If that tells you anything.
Wow.
I got them back to their grandmother. I didn't know it till I was halfway home. I was in Eastern Tennessee, when I found out. We all know there's mountains there.
Oh, yeah.
She almost went off that mountainside.
Hmm.
There's mountains where she wouldn't have been found.
So see, I don't hide nothing. So now you know why the cards wasn't me. My family loves me. The ones I said, but you know. Well, the one I probably had to stay with for life to keep him shut. I didn't, so I don't have to stay. But the kids are safe. They're happy. They happy as they're gonna be, I guess.
Knuckle.
Knuckles Okie. Where'd the Okie come from? Why you calling it Knuckles Okie? Where'd the Okie come from? I'm in Indiana. I'm from Chicago, though. I used to live out in LA. I lived out there for a year and a half in the desert.
I'll tell you, there weren't some guys that didn't want to see me
I mean,
in jail.
okay, oops.
That I would have, there was a guy that would have been in deep shit.
Knuckles. Don't call me Knuckles.
I had this so-called friend. He was gay. I had no problem with that. You know, I trusted him. I even left my kids with him a couple of times in an emergency because I trusted him. Well, one day I was at a friend's apartment on the 3rd floor, and he came up to me and he says, "I want your sons." He came so close to going out the window. It was not funny. It took 4 or 5 guys to get me off of him. And he was partway out that window. And I was livid.
Yeah,
It's,
I killed someone.
no, that took a lot of balls to say that to their mother, you know?
Well,
Hi, Angel. How are you?
this was a woman who thought it was okay to have sex with children.
Oh, Lord.
Thought it was okay to let her children be passed around.
My kids were children at the time too.
Hi, Lisa.
It's not okay.
Bye, Alyssa. Love you.
No.
Hey, we understand you got schools. Got to think of school first.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Rustic.
Yes.
Hey, Rustic, I hit your page up today. But, you know, I mean, and that, you know, passed around like it wasn't nothing. That it was okay. She belonged to some society who thought it was okay to do that.
There's absolutely nothing
I mean,
okay.
you talking about stick to their... I threw up for 2 hours over this. Before I ever brought myself to let her back in the van to take her and the kids home. And I did everything I could to keep from not pushing her out that door. I mean, literally. I mean, and I'm thinking, here I am in the middle of Tennessee, don't know anybody here, and then I'll find this out. I told my brother, I said, why didn't you wait till we got home to tell me this? I said, because now I'm going to talk like a badass when I get home, and I did. I mean, I pushed it, let me tell you. I was moving on. I was getting home so I could get rid of her as quick as I could get rid of her before I killed her. Yes, the longer I drove, the madder I got. And
I think I would have found a store to stop at, sent her in, and took off.
I wanted to dump her, all right. I didn't want her to live. I wanted her to suffer. I wanted her to suffer what them kids suffered. What them kids are going to suffer the rest of their life. Because of what they, you know, the trauma they had to go through. I mean, they're living the best life they can right now. I have checked on them. I know who's got them, and I have checked on them. But it's not the point. But I can't say I went and got them out of that. You know,
That's good.
that was the best part about it.
You did the right thing, Mary.
Well, I didn't know it for a win. I mean, I knew that they were in a bad situation. My brother wouldn't lie about it. What he was doing, he was hitchhiking all over the place, see people he knew. And so he knew her, and you know, he didn't realize how she was doing, you know, till he got there, and then he found out. And he said she done fell off the deep end. These kids need to be home with their grandmother. The grandmother we went to school with. So that's just how far back it goes. You know, we went to school with the grandmother. So the grandmothers asked if we would do this because she wasn't able to do it because she was taking care of another grandbaby and had to work too. And so, you know, and this has been since my surgery. It's only been 3 years ago. This is when I was doing good after surgery and stuff. But I did it. I drove it. But I mean, it's a good thing I don't own a gun or anything like that, man. I'll tell you. I don't know if I'd have shot her, but I damn sure would have kicked her out the damn door.
Yes. Yes, Angel. I agree.
I mean, how can you do kids like that? I didn't mean to drag your stream down, but you know, it just made me remember. It just made me remember about it, you know, and it just made me remember that these kids, what they went through.
Mm-hmm.
You wasn't. I don't think here whenever I said it took everything I had to keep from kicking her out the door of this van, going 80 miles an hour in the mountainside. I knew the perfect spot, had it planned out. The perfect spot. She'd have went off the mountainside. There wouldn't have been, you know, nothing left over at the time I found her. And I mean, I had it planned out the whole 9 yards.
Eric, did you see him?
Yes, I'm not sorry about what I said. You know, I'm not sorry about it. I mean, you know, people think, I don't care who you are, everybody has that side of them. It's if you choose to use it. I don't care who you are, you've got that side. Well, especially if it has to do with kids. If you love kids, or if you love your family, or if it's your kids, you have that side of you. Believe it or not, you got it. People wonder how come people murder people. Everybody has that side. It's there. It's if you so choose to use it. I mean, I don't know if it would have come down to it if I'd have been able to do it, but believe me, I thought about it really hard. And it's just, man, I mean, I don't see how anybody could put children through that. I mean, she had a new baby. The baby was 2 months old. She had a 4-year-old and I want to say 12-year-old. 2 girls, 1 boy. The baby was the boy. That's right, Mama Bear. That's right. And they're not even my kids. I never used the word hate either, but I hate people like that. I'll have to say, anybody who hurts a child, I can't stand them.
I'm with you, Mary.
They get. They deserve their buttholes getting reamed out in prison. That's all I got to say.
I'm one of those. I was the neighborhood mom. I took care of everyone's kids.
Me too.
And I turned some parents in, too.
I did too. Sure did. I had this one mom send these 2 kids to me one time. We lived in what's called the projects in Mount Vernon, a little bitty town. And she sent these 2 kids over me at 5 years old and 7 years old because there wasn't nothing to eat in the house. come and ask me for food. Don't you know that kids will never forget that? They'll never forget having to go ask somebody for something to eat
Yeah.
at that age. She could have come and asked me, but she didn't. She sent her kids. I didn't say nothing to the kids. I said, you sure can. And I set them down and fed them supper. And while they were sitting there eating, I gathered up food. I gathered up 3 bags of food and I took it over to her. She said, where's the kids at? I'm sitting at my kitchen table eating right now. I said, but I got something to say to you. I said, next time you need some food, I said, that's fine. I said, I'm more than happy to help you. I said, but I said, I better not catch you selling your food stamps again because I know you're doing that. I said, I've seen you do it. I said, another thing, I said, don't send your kids to come and get food for me. I said, you have the balls in the guts to come and get it yourself because you're selling their food stamps to feed them with. I said, I don't mind feeding your kids. I said, by means do I ever mind feeding a kid. I said, but you have the guts to come and do it yourself. I said, don't send your kids. I said, they will never forget that they had to come and ask for food. Ever. And I said, you're the parent. They're not. I said, grow the fuck up and get off the shit you're on and start taking care of your kids before you get turned in and you lose your kids. I didn't turn her in that time, but she got turned in later on.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
had
anybody do a kid like that, man. I can, my kids, granted, they ain't had everything in the world that they've wanted, and we've struggled. Don't think we haven't. But I've done the best I can. I've made sure my kids was fed. I made sure they had a roof over their head, and I made sure that they had clothes on their back. They didn't have every electronic there is out there in the world, and they didn't have a phone till they got grown. But they've had everything else that they needed. May not have what they wanted, but they had what they needed. And they had plenty of love on the top of that. So, but if you love your kids, you don't send your kids to beg. You don't.
Nope.
You do it yourself. If you need food for your kids, you go get it yourself. You don't send your kids to do it. Not at that age. Am I wrong at that? I mean, I don't think I'm wrong in that.
No.
Oh, not at all. I had a woman that lived above me that had a son and a daughter. And I realized that they were out of the house all day. And then once it got dark, she got them back in. And it's like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. So one day the little girl was out in the yard, just sitting there crying on the lawn. So I motioned to her to come into my apartment. And she was very hesitant. So, and I'm like, what's wrong? It's like, I'm thirsty and my mommy won't give me anything to drink. I said, honey, all you had to do is come to me to get something to drink. You didn't have to sit there and cry. And I asked her what she wanted, and I got her something to drink. And she started to open up to me. So I started asking a whole lot more questions. This woman was selling her food stamps to get alcohol, kicking the kids out in the morning, and they were elementary school age. And wouldn't let them back in until it was dark. And she did not feed them. The son he was the oldest one. He wasn't old enough to be wandering around the city, but he was. He was only like 9. And the little girl was, I believe, 7. And I brought them both into the house, and I was feeding them, and I was getting stuff to drink, and I called social services because that was not going to happen.
Yeah.
I had seen her coming down the driveway with paper bags, and she looked so innocent. She looked just like a school marm, the old-fashioned kind. She always wore the dresses, mid-calf and her hair up in the bun, and she looked much older than she was. She wasn't fooling anyone, though.
That's sad. It really is.
And
It's
she
just,
loves those kids.
I've done that, Rustic. I had a woman bring me her kids. It was my my oldest son's best friend and his brother. She brought her kids there and dropped them off. You know, they're just going to stay the night. This is on the night before Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve comes around. She doesn't come pick them up. She said, "Can they stay with you?" She said, "I don't have nothing to give them for Christmas, and I don't have nothing to feed them." Tells me this on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Well, I done bought Christmas for my kids. I mean, the tree was full of stuff for them, and I was working then and stuff, and I was doing pretty good. I was making pretty good money, and so I went and bought Christmas on Christmas Eve for them,
Can I say something real quick?
and then when we done that, the little 10-year-old boy, I get him a game, right? The game that he says he wanted to go with for his little game system. Actually, I bought him 2 games. He said, "Well, I don't want this one. Can you take it back?" I don't want it. I was kind of looking around and thinking, most ungrateful. I mean, he was like his mama. I
Wow.
can't stand his mama. But anyway, I mean, kids be kids, I thought, okay, all right, I'll take it back. Sure. If I didn't get him another one, I just took it back and kept the money. Christmas was over with, and and then I'll have to. I don't know if I can tell you the rest of it because somebody's coming to look up here in a minute. But anyway, just put it to you like this: it was ugly. It got ugly after that. But I've took kids in. I had one that he was in foster care, and the day he turned 18, his foster parent kicked him out.
Oh, sheesh.
My kids. He quit getting the check at 18, so they kicked him out. They thought his check was going to stop. Well, it did. It stopped for a month, but it didn't stay stopped. So he didn't have a place to go, and he's trying to graduate school. He only had a half a year to go to graduate school. So I said, yeah, he can come here. So I got him through high school. He graduated. He got his cap and gown and everything, and got him through school, the rest of school. And then about 2-3 months later, after school's out, he wasn't doing anything. I said, look, I love you to death. I said, but I got you through school. It's time now for you to get your crap together and do what you're going to do and get out on your own and make it one way or the other. So I got him an apartment. I helped him get an apartment, helped him get stuff for it, everything. And got him settled. And then there was like several other kids that I've took in. Kids was always at my house constantly. I was the den mother, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
for town.
Aw.
They wasn't at my house, they were at Carol's house, which is another friend of the boys'.
Rustic, Aveline is me. I'm on her computer and it's signed in with her name. Just so you're not confused.
Bad thing.
Rustic, they find me too. I don't know. I don't. They just come out of the woodwork when my kids was young.
Yeah,
Well,
same here.
I forever had extra kids at my house every day. So it wasn't just feeding my kids. I was feeding half the neighborhood. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
And all I ask is what their name is, so I can call them by their name. I wasn't going to question, hey, you hungry or thirsty? I'll find a way.
I mean, it's just something you don't do. You don't. If a kid's hungry, you're going to feed them. You're going to clothe them if they need clothes.
Yep.
I remember these two started. This one started. She was a female, friend of the kids'. Her mother out there on the shit, not taking care of her. She didn't have a home, no roof over her head.
Her mom just went back to jail the other day.
Yeah, her mom went back to jail the other day. Don't
Yeah,
surprise
there
me.
was a drug bust in Mount Vernon.
She got in it, didn't she? I seen it's right. I did see her name in on that. Anyway, so this girl, she wanted to go to this dance. She'd never been to a dance. She'd never been to any formal dance or nothing. I said, do you want to go? I said, if you want to go, you need to tell me now so we can get your dress and shoes and the whole 9 yards. And, I never had any girls, and I thought, okay, I could dress her up and, get her and whatever she needs for this and send her to the dance. She decided she wanted to go. Well, we went and found her a pretty dress, and it's a short formal dress, and she was built good, and she had long dark hair, and I curled her hair and fixed it, and done her makeup for her, and got her some heels, and she looked good. She went off to the dance. I was a proud parent that day. I knew it in my kid.
Aw. That's awesome.
But she'll never forget that. She'll never forget that I done that for her.
Yep.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you do good for kids. It gives them something to remember that's good,
Hmm.
not something that's bad all the time.
Yeah.
Most of them kids' childhood is bad.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, but we always have to look at like where everybody grew up though.
What?
You also got to look at where we grew up though too.
You didn't grow up in a bad area. Mount Vernon's it's the people who make it. It's the ones that want to make it bad that makes it bad. It's not. There's good people there. Y'all didn't grow up in a bad area. Go to Chicago or somewhere like that. Maybe bad area.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like all the violence and stuff. Like obviously we didn't have a lot of that, but like we had to see like people a lot see like a lot of drugs and like people overdosing and stuff like that.
You didn't see it though. See it.
I
did. If you did, I didn't know you seen it.
I've seen it a lot.
My kids haven't seen that.
That's why I don't do drugs. When I pulled that girl out of the car, that's what she was. She was literally.
When was you? How old was you?
I was 13. That was the day. I remember her mom telling me, she was like, if you wouldn't have called the ambulance, she wouldn't have made it.
See, I wouldn't. That was from being around other kids that was like that. It wasn't because of your mom. Because your mom was at work and y'all was out doing shit you weren't supposed to be doing. Right?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I thought. You get your story
But-
straight so you don't think everybody thinks it was your mom.
No, it wasn't my mom. My mom worked all the time. And when we lived on our own, my brother was like my authority figure for a while. Once I hit the age that I could stay home.
I got family that lives up in Hammond, which is by Dyer, Indiana. You talking about rough? It's rough up there. But they still live there.
Who?
Raymond
Mm.
and his brothers. My sister lives in Arizona. Are you guys gonna? Is anybody gonna talk besides me? I'm gonna shut up.
Listen to your stories.
I'm gonna tell them they've done them. They done downed everybody down. Let's talk about something positive. Then down me.
I want to put a disclaimer out there. for everybody that just had a reading. I've been up for almost 40.
Just put a disclaimer out for anybody who had reading.
I've been up
Oh,
for
God.
almost 42 hours straight.
Oh my gosh, Sammy.
So if my
Are you
readings,
gonna get some sleep?
yeah, I'm waiting for bathroom DJ to move. And there I am.
He's waiting for me to get off of here so he can. He'll move in a minute because I told him I was about ready to get off here.
But our stories.
Therapy tomorrow. What?
But our stories.
Sorry,
Mary
Cassie.
tells the best stories.
Oh, the stories. Yeah.
Who's
I mean, I've been. It's Beth. She's using her stepdaughter's laptop. It signed her instead of her. You know, it is what it is. You know, I've helped a lot of people over the years, and I don't regret doing none of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll help anybody that needs it,
hmm
that I feel needs it.
Yeah.
One time, you know that story about you never know if it's an angel that needs the help there, if that's an angel or not. You don't. So if you get a sign, you don't question it. We went over to Illinois. I was with Matthew's dad then. We went over to Illinois with some people we knew to eat supper over at the smorgasbord that was over there. And we was on our way back. Well, this man's out in the middle of nowhere on this highway. And it's hot out. And I do mean hot out. And we seen him when we went through, so we didn't, I thought, okay, he probably won't be there on the way back. We come through on the way back, and this man's sitting underneath this tree on the highway, not too far from where we seen him the first time. So he didn't get very far. And he's sitting there with his head down, and he's sitting underneath this tree. And it ate me up so bad. And this is like, I don't know, 10 or 15 miles from my house. I went home. I fixed him sandwiches, got bottles of water, everything, and drove that 15 miles back and took it back to him. Until I found him and took it back to him.
That's good.
Because it ate me up so bad to see him sitting there. And all I could think in my head was that story of you never know if it's an angel in disguise. Or if that's Jesus there waiting to see if anybody helps him. I mean, that's all I could think about. And I was like, this is crazy, man. I can't. I got to do this. And they're all like, and these are church going people that we went over there with, mind you. Check this out. They said we wouldn't do that. You don't know him. He's going to rob you or kill you or anything. You're messing up doing that. Blah blah blah. And I said, I'm not messing up. I said, not when my gut's telling me to do it. And my gut tells me to do something, I do it. I mean, it's just. Didn't y'all get that feeling when you know you have to do something?
Yeah.
Beyond a doubt that you have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that feeling that day. I mean, it could have saved that man's life, taking some water to him and something to eat.
Remember when
I have one about angels in disguise. I was at my mother's house, and her furnace ran on wood, and she was always packing it way too much. So I go down right after her and take wood out. Well, I missed her packing wood into it one night, and all of a sudden you hear this bang, boom, hiss, all kinds of stuff going on, and the house was shaking with every bang. And I'm going, oh Lord, she must have put too much wood in the furnace again. So I went to the top of the cellar stairs, and all you could see was smoke. And I went partway down the steps to peek into the furnace room, and it was spitting sparks out at the pile of newspaper. So I'm gathering up my kids, telling them to get out the door. My mother's in the bathroom. I'm yelling at her, fire, get out. Of course, she's not moving. But oh well. I got the kids out. That's what was important. And I'm standing out there in the cold. I grabbed a blanket to wrap around them because not all their jackets were nearby. And as I was waiting for my mother to come out, and she finally came out of the bathroom, and she called the fire department. She's still in the house. This woman comes by, and she says, if you need somewhere to stay tonight, here's my address. And it was an address just up the street. And I'm like, okay, because I didn't know how bad that was going to get. Well, after all was said and done, and the firemen were able to take care of it, and they reiterated to my mother about putting too much wood in the furnace. Not that she listened. Anyhow, the next day I decided to go to the address and thank the woman for the offer. I had realized that I had forgotten to thank her. So I decided I better go thank her. I went up the street to that address, and it was an empty lot where the address should have been.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's awesome,
Never saw
Becky.
that woman again either.
Oh, wow.
I have a story.
I'll shut up for you, Rustic, okay?
Oh, no.
We like your stories.
So I was like 15, and I went up to this gas station in the town that I lived in, and there was this guy on this motor scooter thingy, and
I remember this.
he literally, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, everybody kept walking past him and acting like they didn't see him, and like he was just sitting out there, and it was hot. It was the middle of the summer, and he had all of his stuff on this motor scooter, and I was like, I have to help him. You know what I mean? Like, and I went and talked to him for a while, and he was like telling me about his adventures, his little adventures around the United
He was on an
States.
electric scooter wheelchair.
Yeah, he had nowhere to stay. He was sleeping in the wheelchair and everything. And so I asked him, I was like, so, like, do you have any food? And he was like, no. He was like, I'm just kind of sitting here waiting until people come to pick me up. And I was like, what do you mean? And he said, well, they're going to take me to another place where I can live. And I was like, all right, well, all right. So then I like left, and it was just like I called Mary, and I was like, I need you to pick me up and take me to this guy. Like, I need you to come pick me up and help me find something to take him to eat and drink. So then I went and made ham sandwiches for him and got a bunch of water bottles. And we went back to Casey's, and he wasn't there, so we like kind of went down the highway a little bit because somebody said that that's where he was. That's where he was headed. And we went down there, and he was stuck on the highway because his chair had broken down. And he was just stuck there. And it was like the busiest road we had in town. And so, like, I took him the food and stuff, and then the cops showed up, and they helped him get out of the road and stuff. But yeah.
That's awesome, Sammy.
And then I never seen that man again.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Those are awesome.
I think we're tested.
Huh?
A lot of times I think we're tested.
I do too.
Mhm. True.
And I don't know why I get tested because I'm always going to help. Yeah.
I don't know. I just know when I get that gut feeling, I do it.
Yeah.
My gut's usually never wrong.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Good night, Tammy. Good
Hi,
night,
Tammy.
Carol, are you awake? Carol.
Night, Sammy.
Night, Sammy. Thank you. I love my card.
Should we sing a lullaby to Carol?
That was definitely me, huh, Mary?
What?
My card was definitely me.
Yeah.
Tammy,
That's
I'm
fair.
at the line. That's my daughter. I'm on her laptop and it's signed in with her account.
Yep, that's Bethy. I love the lighthouse,
That's
Mary.
why my name says Bethy, Ava, whoever. Just don't
Aw.
make me late for dinner and I'm fine.
What you doing, Tammy?
That's what my. You got it, Tammy. Yeah, she offered her laptop just out of the blue. And of course, I wasn't going to say no because I have audio.
It's awesome.
I found out later on it's because she wanted junk food because she knew that I got paid.
You guys got some junk food.
Yeah. Hey, you better believe that I got junk food out of that deal too. She wasn't getting junk food on my dollar and not getting me some too.
Aw. Okay, Tammy.
Yeah, we're all dealing with
I'm
our
sorry,
own.
Tammy, you're going through stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think
Exactly.
we all are. I
I
think
Yes.
we're all
know we
going
all
through
are. But that's why we come together.
Mhm. Yeah.
Cassie, you sound so sad.
Yeah.
Who sounds sad?
Cassie.
Oh, should be all right.
Casey?
Should be all right.
Yeah.
Won't you, Cassie?
Mhm. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish I could give you all a big hug.
Mhm. Yeah.
I can say it will get better though. It always gets worse before it gets better. And we're all strong enough to get through that, to get to the better part.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, I think that's why we're all been put together because we're all strong. Do I
And
think
That's
it's
felt
wrong.
weird saying that about myself.
I think it was meant for all of us to meet. I do.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
think it. I know it.
Mhm.
I
And
just have to be the mouthy one out of the bunch.
Yeah, we make
truthfully, Mary,
Me,
I followed you around for a while to different YouTubers, and then over to D Live too,
me too.
because something drew me to
oh,
you in particular.
okay. Why you guys like right away? Whenever you guys,
The animals.
I mean, like whenever like Mary,
What? What'd you say about me?
when we met, we started hanging out. I connected. We all connected. You know, I think you're all comfortable with this too. Huh.
Carol, you gonna sleep on us?
I think so.
She wanted to come up here and have some time with us.
I know.
None of us want to be alone. Face it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
This is no mistake.
Oh, Tammy, that sounds cute.
Yeah.
A little kitten sitting on the lap.
Aww. It is cute. My sister tried to bring some cats over here yesterday. I'm like, no, I have one cat. She's
that.
spoiled.
They know when you're hurting. They know when you're upset. And they always do something cute to get you to giggle and smile.
Aww.
You know, it's like I got you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm going to pull my cute out.
Yeah, they do something. They do
I've
something.
had to cut.
Sink you in. It's like they're going fishing. I'll reel you in.
I've had to cut two of them out of my. They got themselves all stuck in my shades. You know, the string hanging down. I had to cut the string really quick because they got stuck in it. Little kitties.
Uh-huh.
It was scary. Yeah, so I had to cut the string. It was scary.
Turtle knows. And the way I know is because if I'm feeling really bad, the stupid turtle will put his head up as high as he can. He knows I'm going to laugh when he does that. I know he does.
Aww. That's cute.
Because it looks so silly. He's stretching
That's
his
cute.
head up as high as he can possibly stretch it.
Aww. Animals know.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think I would see it out of a turtle, but I have.
Yeah.
And the only animal that I had that it bothered me with was the rabbit, but only because I was allergic to him.
Aww.
He would get so noisy that I'd take him out of his cage and hold him when I was upset. And of course, my allergies would get really bad, but it worked.
Yeah.
I felt so bad that I had to get rid of him.
Yeah.
I told my mother
Yeah.
not to give that to my kid. I'm like, Ma,
Mhm.
no, don't do it. You know I'm allergic. She did it
Oh,
anyhow.
sheesh. Man.
Yeah,
That's
exactly, Rustic. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like they're trying to show their belly, sorta. She gets it. She knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Aw.
And for a turtle to do that, they gotta really trust you because they are making themselves very vulnerable.
Yeah. Mhm. Smart little things. I'm a fish. Fishy, a cat, and 3 dogs.
I've had so many pets I couldn't even name them all.
I can't do hamsters anymore. One bit me.
Oh no.
Stinker. Yeah. It's weird. 'Cause they don't usually, I don't think they usually bite.
They will if they don't feel good or
Hmm.
you're not giving them food that they like. They're trying
Never
to tell
bit the
you something.
kids.
They're trying to
Bit
tell you
my, in between my fingers. It bit in between my fingers, made me bleed.
oh,
Oh, it hurt. Yeah.
I will never have a ferret though.
I'm gonna be in chat. Okay.
Okay, Mary.
So
Okay.
he can go to sleep if he wants to. Go to bed if he wants to. All
Okay.
right. All right.
Okay, Mary.
Love you. I'll be in chat.
Okay. Love you, Mary.
Hey, Mary. I knew someone that had a ferret that said, "Oh, they don't bite." Next thing I know, the dang ferret is hanging from my friend's chin.
Oh my
They
gosh.
don't bite, huh?
Sheesh. Hanging from her chin? Oh, sheesh.
Nope.
And one of my kids has 2 ferrets. But I guess it kind of depends, you know? I won't have one.
Now, my youngest one, uh, he had snuck 2 snakes into the house,
Oh gosh.
and he stuck them in. He thought I was going to be afraid
Hmm.
and tell him he couldn't have them. Well, I went into his room, and there they were. And I looked at him like, oh, can I hold him? He was so shocked.
Oh, well, how?
Tell me to get rid of them? No, why?
No, my mom liked snakes too. I was like, oh,
He had literally snuck them in through the back cellar door.
oh goodness.
Well, his bedroom was in the cellar, and that door went right into his room.
I would have been scared.
And I had done his laundry, and I was bringing his laundry to him. I'm like, just how long did you think you were going to keep that for me?
Aw,
He had had them about a week already.
yeah.
I really thought you were going to tell me I had to get rid of them. No. As long as you're willing to take care of them, why?
Yeah.
Now, can I please hold them?
Uh,
And he didn't think I was serious. I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. I really want to hold him.
yeah. Hi, lurkers. Come in and say hi. Wish I could lurk. I never can.
I
could
just
never
love
lurk.
animals. I love all animals.
Yeah.
Even the rabbits that I'm allergic to. We have baby bunnies that play out in the yard here. It's just so fun to watch.
I spent the day with.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I spent the day with my grandson, which is a dog. My Deanna's doggy. Got to spend the day with him. Sure, smart.
I've had days where all I had around was pets, and I
Yeah.
had more intelligent conversations with them than some people.
Yeah, yeah. My little grand doggy.
I had a wolf
Spoiled.
that would sit and listen to me so intently,
Oh,
and the love in his eyes would just melt you.
yeah. Oh, I love doggies. I like cats too.
He always came out to the garden with me and just sat there or laid there and watched me. And he was so good about not stepping on the plants. He was really good about it.
Aw. Oh, my little grand doggy, he's just the best. He loves me. He loves his grandma. That's Dana's baby. He's a spoiled little thing.
When I was living in Maine, the guy I was with was the animal control officer. So any strays came to us. I can't even tell you how many animals we went through because of that.
Oh, wow.
They wouldn't go to him though. He started taking me with them because they come right to me.
Okay, Tammy.
They'd run from him.
Yeah.
Well, I found out why later on, but he's the
Yeah.
one that I thought was a loaded gun
Oh,
because
sheesh.
he was gonna kill a cat. Well,
Oh,
no,
wow.
not as long as I can stop it.
It's like a long dog, like a kind of like a wiener dog, but he's very fluffy too. So he's definitely a mixture.
Yeah.
He's a mixture, but he's like, yeah, long dog. He's got wiener dog in him. Long hair, though. He's got long hair too. Very pretty dog.
I don't even care what breed of dogs they are. Well, yeah, I kind of do actually, because the only one that's ever bit me is a Chihuahua. I just don't
Aw.
trust them.
The Chihuahua. Just never know.
But it's the
Now,
only one that ever bit me. But I think it learned that from its owner.
yeah,
Nobody liked her. She
we
she wasn't
rescued.
like anybody
Yeah.
either. And I was
Aw.
in my own yard with my back to the dog, and it came up and bit me in the heel.
Oh, sheesh.
And that was my fault, according to her.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh yeah, she was just a miserable person.
Dang. Now, Deanna's doggy was abused. We rescued him. He's came a long way. Now he's spoiled.
Yeah,
Spoiled little thing.
I had a wolf shepherd that
Wow.
I saved from being put down. I was at the vet to get seizure medication for one of my dogs, and this guy came in with the wolf dog, and he was in tears, and I overheard him telling the receptionist that his landlord said he had to get rid of it or he was going to be evicted, and he didn't know what to do, so he had brought it to the vet to be put down. And I'm looking at her and I'm going, no. And then of course the receptionist asked her name. It was Lady Diane. And this was not
Mhm.
long after Lady Diana was killed. So that struck another heart
Oh my
chord.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And you know what?
Jeez.
I left the vet's office with not only the seizure medication for Pedro, but that wolf
Mhm.
dog.
Oh, that's cool.
I did not even ask my boyfriend. I went out to the truck with her. And I'm like, we got another one. He just
Aw.
looked at me like, what the?
That's cute. Hmm.
I'm lucky I didn't get beat up for that one.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh, yeah. If you only knew.
Oh,
I came down here from Maine with a broken leg.
oh
But
gosh, Betty.
when Glenn and Ava went up to get me, they did not know it was broken. Because
Hmm.
they don't.
Hmm.
I was in one of those boot things that came up over my knee
Yeah.
and walking with a cane and just doing the best I could. So it didn't look like it was that bad.
Yeah. Mhm.
I, you know,
Yeah.
I didn't tell them how bad it was
Hey,
because
Joy.
I did not want to see anything go down. I just wanted to get the hell out of there.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hi, Joy.
That's scary. How you doing, Joy? Me and Betty are up here chilling. I think Carol's sleeping.
My leg was supposed to be in a cast, but I refused it because I knew I was leaving
Wow.
and I didn't want Glenn or Ava knowing how bad that was.
Yeah. Oh,
And I
I'm
figured
glad
it's going
you're
to be a whole
okay.
lot more difficult to get out of there, too.
Yeah. That's scary.
And of course, I couldn't tell him
Hmm.
because he was right
Yeah.
there with me.
Hmm.
But I
Good,
know they
Joy.
suspected. They saw me too many times with broken bones and whatnot, you know?
Oh
And when you're
gosh.
in town, they notice.
Sick.
I had broken fingers from him, too. And I
Gosh.
actually went to the pharmacy and got the pharmacist pulled aside and asked him what he thought I should do. And he says, he did this to you, didn't he? I'm like, don't tell anyone, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get beat up more. He's like, I
Yeah.
won't say anything. He's like, but I hope you're trying to get out of there. I'm like, I am. I'm looking. I'm looking for a way out of here.
I'm glad you got out, Betty. Doing good, Joy. Doing really good. Thank you.
It took me 10 years, but
Oh my god. Sheesh, Betty. Oh my gosh.
I was determined to get, and I was saving all these animals along the way too.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, I've been through my share.
I would have had to kill him.
But how many people do you know that will fight an armed man that's a lot bigger?
Well, no, I
Yeah,
wouldn't have. Not while he's awake.
some people have told me I was crazy because I knew that I knew the handgun was loaded. All I could think of was that it's a cat, you know.
Hmm.
And twice that I recall, it was pointed right at my head too. So, but I was just so pissed. It wasn't going to happen.
I think I stayed with the man for a year, 7 months maybe. And I just kept thinking about doing bad things while he was sleeping. So I'm like, I can't stay. I can't. I left. I got out of there. But I couldn't stay any longer. Too much anger built up.
Joyce, Joy knows what it's like. She's at least seen it. It's.
Wow.
I think that's something else that's brought us all together too, because we can help each other with that.
Yeah.
We've been through it somehow or another.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely. Aw. I'm sorry, Joy. It's horrible. Horrible.
Well,
See, I never grew up with that. My mom screamed a lot, but and stuff. But my stepdad, was very calm. Never been around a mean man growing up, so it's like
you know
I
what,
wasn't used to it.
To me, he was picking on something that couldn't defend itself, and that's when I jump in. Don't pick on something that can't defend itself. A cat cannot defend itself against a gun.
Yeah.
And the only reason she scratched him is because he picked her up by the tail. And that's why he was mad, because he got scratched. I'm like, well, what the F do you think was going to happen?
Yeah. Dad kept a loaded shotgun and a pistol. Oh gosh. Maybe a control thing.
There were a lot of guns in that house. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a control thing.
And he did not know I knew how to shoot him, so
Oh, wow.
I made sure he did not know that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry you had to go through that, Becky.
The poor cat was innocent, and no way could it defend itself against a gun. I wasn't just going to stand there and let it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And that's all I was thinking. No, he asked for it. Don't take it out on the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Cat did what was natural.
Yeah. Exactly.
Kids and animals, don't do it in front of me. I will step in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll even put
Yeah.
myself in danger to do it. So
Oh, yeah.
I got hit by a car, saving my youngest son from getting hit.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, I was sitting down in the yard just watching him play, and all of a sudden he bolted. And I heard a car coming, and he bolted right out into the road. And I just ran after him, just thinking I got to get him out of the way. And I did get him out of the way, but I got hit.
Oh.
I mean, it's just one of those things you do. Yeah.
Hi, Mary. Welcome back. I'm talking about
It's very rustic, yeah.
animals and
They just want to be loved. Yeah. Just like us.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes, they do.
I'll tell you, it really, really, really hurts that my youngest one out and out told me I wasn't his mother anymore.
Oh gosh.
That's exactly what he said to me. And that I was never there for him. Oh my God. I got hit by a car for him, but I was never there for him. His father took off for years, but I was never there for him.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. That kid has hurt me deeply.
Hmm. Is he still that way, or?
I don't know. He hasn't spoken to me since that day.
Oh my gosh.
So I would say, yeah.
Hmm.
He has me blocked on all social media.
It's sad. I'm sorry, Becky.
Well, all my kids do, actually.
Oh my gosh.
With my oldest, well, actually, with my middle one, I think he just shut down his social media because of his wife. Because,
Hmm.
she wears the pants.
Hmm.
My
Yeah.
oldest one, and well, his wife wears the pants too. But I know damn well with him because he was talking to me, and we have never had a problem. I know darn well she blocked me, and he probably
Yeah.
has no idea. He's probably wondering where I am, and having no idea that she blocked me.
Wow. Crazy. Hmm. Yeah.
But you know what? Well, it's kind of hard to do for me, Joy, because they're, they're all the way up in Massachusetts, so I can't like physically go looking for them. No, I can tell you what I do. I cried, and I cried a lot,
Oh, yeah.
and I still do once in a while. All I can do is hope that, well, when my oldest, hope that he smartens up and figures it out,
Yeah.
get rid of her. And the other two, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Joy. I'm just saying that I'm not in a position to be able to do that. Although I can go on my alternate Facebook account and talk to Jason, but she'll just block me there too if she knew about that one.
It's sad. It really is. Control. Sick.
Believe me, I've thought about doing that, but it would just hurt
Yeah.
really bad all over again when I got blocked again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's sick. I think I would kill somebody that made my kids block me. Oh, I would not be happy. But I'm sorry, Becky.
Well, I knew his wife before he knew his wife, and she screwed me over pretty bad. And I tried so hard to talk him out of that. Even dating
Yeah.
her, because he was really shocked when he found out we knew each other.
Wow.
I'm like, I know stuff about her that you don't know, and you need to know.
Sheesh. Yeah. It's hard.
Oh, trust me, Joy. I've had moments when I've wanted to. Yeah. It's not easy.
I think she's running disease.
I put my life on the line for every one of my kids. Literally. I died having every one of them.
Mhm.
But I was never there for them, you know? Yeah.
Aw. Yeah. No, two of my kids live with their dad. Live with their daddy. Which is hard.
No, I knew what you meant, Joy. It was me that kind of didn't word things right.
Yes, guys, if anybody can run Citizens, what's it called?
Playlist.
His, playlist. He's trying to get some hours.
And every time I try running it, someone turns off my computer on me. So
Aw.
I keep, it's like, why can't you just leave it alone?
Yeah. Aw.
We're paying bills around here too, you know.
Trying to get monetized. Needs those hours. I'll have to play mine tonight. Or his tonight, I mean, not mine. I might play it on mine.
If I was thinking I could have had it running on Glenn's computer while I'm doing this, but I wasn't thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I got two desktops and a laptop going right now.
Oh, wow. Sheesh.
I do the same
Yeah.
thing, Joy.
Get those hours up. Yeah.
And sometimes words get lost from my brain to my fingertips. So
Me too. You could probably still can. Okay. I'll leave one playing tonight. We'll get him monetized. Help him get monetized.
and by the way, Joy, since you're wondering why I can be up here, it's because I am on Ava's laptop. It's the only reason.
She had to get some snacks. But you got snacks too. Huh. It all worked out.
You know what, Joy? I'm better with actually talking because it's less distance to lose words from the brain to the mouth than it is the brain to the hand.
I heard that
But
talk too.
that's part of ADHD too. Yeah, trouble getting it to the fingertips.
It's just too much work. I like to be on panel too.
Joy, you were going to eventually wonder after telling you yesterday they had no audio. But that's why I'm under Ava's name. You signed in with her account because it's her
Mhm.
laptop. But you hadn't seen me type. So you did. Now you get it.
There you go. Joy, Becky, me. Joy, Becky, me. Mary.
Yeah, it was just yesterday I explained to Joy about the audio situation. Here I am up on the panel now. Like, I better explain this.
She found a way, thank goodness. Yay. Oh my. Hmm. What now, Becky?
What?
What now? What we can talk about now?
Um, um, what'd you do
Becky's trying to
today,
think.
Joy? We can't talk to Carol.
Huh?
She's sleeping, obviously.
How'd your day go, Carol?
You did that much, really?
Mary. See. Mary always knows what to say. She always does. I went to the lake today with Deanna. Went to the lake.
Oh, you know an easy way to do this? Anyone have questions for the piano? I don't know if Cassie will answer, but I probably will. She'll never ask me up here again. So I've done this over on G Live, but it's because it's more personal over there. People want to get to know people, not so much here, you know?
Mary.
Really,
Does the sun
Mary?
set in Mary got a loss for words?
She has ADHD all of a sudden. Squirrel.
Oh. Oh boy. It's funny. I'm thinking.
And here I thought it was a forest fire.
Mary says she's got something we can talk about.
Okay, shoot,
What?
Joy. I know what stuff I want to stay away from because I don't want to be crying.
What you mean, Mary?
Yep, I signed up for it today, actually.
What was it? No, I don't think so, Mary. Good question, though. Very good question. Trovo? Huh. Wow. Trovo.
Yeah, I have an account over there now.
I still haven't
What?
gotten my D Live going.
And that's because James and Chelsea went over there and I followed them over.
Trouble.
And
I
I
still
have the
haven't gotten my
same
D.
name. I have the same name as on D Live. I lucked out and
Oh,
I can use the same name there. So that makes it easy.
wow. Mary, let me go check it out.
Now, a lot of people are going over there too. And they're running streams on D Live and Trovo together.
Oh, wow. You can't have
No, you
lurkers.
can't. No, you can't have lurkers over there because as soon as you open it up,
Oh,
it says you've entered the chat.
that's
Gives
like,
your name.
isn't that like,
What she said.
it's like TikTok when you go in. It shows you in there.
Does
I think
it?
like Facebook. Yeah, TikTok does. Yep.
I don't know because I don't have a phone that goes online. So
Hmm.
when I go to TikTok, it has to be through a link
Oh,
on the
okay.
PC. And I can't comment because I'm on a PC, not a phone.
Oh, sheesh. Yeah.
I can click the heart, but I can't comment.
Wow.
But Trovo is sort of like a combo of YouTube and D Live, the way it's set up.
Okay. Who is all in here? I want to know. Joy. Joy's here. I'm in here. Bethy's in here.
Yeah.
You still
Oh,
here, Mary?
yeah, I was looking at
I think
JoJo's.
Mary's still in
I
here.
didn't count. Made. I had just done it actually.
So I have two lurkers. Two lurkers. One is Carol. One might be Carol.
All I do is
Possibly.
look at JoJo's now
I have at
because
least
there's someone that's a mod there that's out to get me. So I'm afraid to say anything. I'm afraid I'll get muted.
sheesh. I have at least one lurker. Mars, hi. I guess it's okay.
It's sort of set up like you can't play music there, just like YouTube. That's why I'm saying it. It's like a combo of the two.
Oh, you can't play music. Oh, that sucks.
No. Right now, D
I
Live has
personally love. I love YouTube. It's just my jam. Just so easy. You know? It's very easy. To me, anyway.
and super simple to use.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not chancing that. I mean, see, JoJo took my axe away and then gave her one. And it's like, okay, what story did JoJo get? I think I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I already know that, Joy. That doesn't mean she won't. So I just don't talk. I just lurk.
Hmm.
Not when all this went down. She didn't. No.
Hello to whoever just came in. How are you? We're just chilling.
It's the same as on D Live.
What is it on D-Line? Can't remember.
There it is.
Somewhere, yeah. That's right. That's right. That's true. Very true,
Yeah.
Bethy. You shouldn't have to be afraid to come in to talk to your friends.
I stayed off social media for a few days when all that happened because they went after me big time.
Oh. Somebody came in, but they left.
I've had people unfriend me on Facebook because, you know, they got their side and not mine. And just listen to them, so.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, I have never, ever went after someone's husband.
Sheesh.
I wouldn't want that done to me, so I wouldn't do it to anyone else.
Yeah. True.
All I know is the next time I went to JoJo's, it's when she was telling people that she took everyone's away. But people had axes, so I don't know. And that's when I found out I didn't have one. There
Very
was no
true. Very
way I
true.
could have flirted with this guy because I didn't even know he existed. As far as I knew, she wasn't even married. Okay? So there's no way I broke up her marriage. I know Joja was saying that she had taken everyone's away. She was pretty much rethinking who had them, and I didn't get mine back, but she had hers. So yeah, a lot of people have said that. A lot of people have said they had no idea she was married because she doesn't talk about being married.
Hmm.
So how could I go after him? How could I break up a marriage I didn't know existed? You know?
Yeah.
And apparently it was 2 marriages.
Exactly. Oh, sheesh.
Yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
realize at first that I was being accused of breaking up 2 marriages. I knew one for a fact, but it ended up 2.
Damn. Yeah. Exactly, Betty. You didn't do it.
Well, I know I didn't do it.
Yeah.
It was impossible for anyone to do it, not with that one, anyhow. And the
Mm.
other one, everyone knew that marriage was breaking up when I first met that one. That was
Yeah.
obvious. And as far as I know, he doesn't go on social media, so
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. What's wrong with us, Betty?
yeah, that's true, Mary. I ended up the scapegoat because they're not taking blame for their own actions.
Hmm. True.
And I was in this live where the person whose channel it was got on the microphone and accused me of people listening, and I was not allowed to defend myself. I asked for proof.
Oh,
It was deleted, that comment,
it's horrible.
because I know there wasn't proof,
Yeah.
because it
Yeah, let's
can't be
see.
proof. It never happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Joy. Yeah, it shouldn't mean all that much. I mean, it doesn't to me either, other than it just tells me that I'm trusted, and that's a good feeling. Um, the first one I had taken away from me was over this shit, and I knew what was going on. You know,
Mm.
that didn't bother me. It was like, hey, I wasn't coming back anyhow, so
Yeah. Sheesh. Yeah, it does. I mean, it does show like a wrench or an axe. It does show respect and trust.
yeah,
I get that.
it's an honor, but
Hmm.
it's not something you should take to the point of being butthurt over. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, if I don't, it's one thing, but I mean, it's just that they trust you if you do
and I've never asked for one.
because
I won't. I mean that
they respect you.
I don't like it when I see others ask for them. It's like, uh, who died and made you boss? You know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to have a ranch for just any channel. Like if it was like, you know, you guys, yeah, I would love it,
Mary, that
but I would never
really
ask for it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, can I have a wrench? I mean, you shouldn't have to. They do, they do. They don't, don't.
yeah. A lot of people take it way too seriously. I mean, it didn't bother me when I lost it at JoJo's. It's like, Hey, she's making a clean sweep. No biggie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand there's people, because she was modding just about everybody. Yeah. There,
Mhm.
eventually, you're going to have to rectify that. But when I saw who it was going back to is when I stopped talking because of what
Yeah.
happened. When I saw that I could be muted, knowing what had already been done to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not even really going over there.
Oh.
And now that I don't have the audio, it doesn't really matter. So, I mean, I popped over last night to a couple of streams just to let people know I was still alive because I couldn't hear the
Yeah.
picture.
I'm sorry, Mary. Yeah, it does hurt. It does.
Yeah, he's really fair, and I understand the situation. And Mary don't get butt hurt, you know.
Yeah.
I, yeah, he was put in a really tough spot, and he had to make a decision that was best for his channel. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Now I mod for him on D Live, and I don't even know if he knows who I am under that name. I really don't.
Wow.
Wow.
Hmm.
Now, this is nothing against him because I love him to pieces. But I think that that was me, I would have blocked her because that's a threat.
Yeah.
And he's been threatened so much, and he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah. Aw. Sorry, Jordan.
Yeah, communication can be really messed up. I mean, like, I started following Green Bay here on YouTube, and he hardly ever said anything to me. Rarely, very rarely. Over on D Live, he talks to me all the time.
Hmm.
Like I'm two different people. I don't act any different. I'm still me. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Mhm. Aw. Yeah. Right back.
Okay. I got 1 minute of sleep. And when it's gone, that's okay. It was just me and Cassie up here one night, and she dropped off. It was just me. She couldn't get back into her own life. That was funny. And darn, I told her I was going to have comedy routine. Yeah, I know she will be this time. Oops. And truthfully, I think it's because of the name I use over there that makes a difference. Because everyone acts to the song, and that gives them a good feeling. Every time Eddie sees me, he has to sing the song. Everyone mentions it. Heard. He says, oh, "There's the summer breeze for me." He says that, but I thought that was funny. I don't know. Yeah, I get that. I can tell you, I really, really respect Boomer, the way he handled what happened when my
Yeah.
account was cloned.
Oh, sheesh.
And I think pretty much everyone here knows what I'm talking about. Anyone that's talking, anyhow. And I think he actually went looking for me. And I was on a totally different live. I may have been over on D Live, not even YouTube, because it happened on YouTube, the clone.
Sheesh.
But I know I was on a totally different live. And he came in and asked if we were good now. And of course, I took that as sounding very odd. Yeah, yep, it is. And I'm like, why were we ever bad? That was my response. You know, because it was just such a weird question.
Yeah.
Because for me, it was out of the blue. And then he said he was going to message me, so he messaged me over on Facebook, told me what was going on. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought everyone knew about the cloning. And apparently he didn't. I think he was the only one that didn't know about the cloned accounts. And I told him about Joy and Alex Caruth also being cloned at the same time. And he didn't know who Alex was, so. But then he told me he was going to do another live to fix what he had said. I'm like, what did you say? What happened? Yeah, because he really hadn't totally explained it. It's like, just don't watch the live. In fact, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm like, no, I need to know what happened. Don't get rid of it. But he did. You know, he told me to say something that was in particular when he did the live so that he could mod me.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't happen again, because, you know, if I was blue, then it wasn't the clone. And and I had to do some convincing on Joy's behalf that was really Joy too.
Okay, Mary. All right, Mary. Night. Love ya.
Good night, Mary. Love you.
We're just chilling.
Well, I have been going around telling people who was cloned and where, you know, what had gone on. And I thought I had gotten everyone. I guess not.
Okay, Mary. Yeah.
But he was still going to delete that. I'm like, no. You know, don't delete it. But he apologized many times, which he didn't have to do. He had apologized to me over and over in private. And they did that again in another live, you know, making amends. Like, he only had to apologize once, in my eyes, you know.
Wow.
I had said one thing. Next thing I knew, I saw my name pop up and it wasn't me. That's how quick it
Oh,
happened.
sheesh.
I'm like, what the hell? I quickly typed in, that's not me, you know?
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yep, Joy got
crazy.
hit with it just before I did. Then Alex was right after me. Yeah, we pretty much said the same thing. But it's crazy how quick they can clone an account. It must be some sort of a program that does it.
Yeah.
But they didn't do it very well with Joy or Alex because they're missing capitalization. Mine is exact, though. Mine is exact.
Sheesh. Yeah, if you're
Joy
gonna clone it, you might as well clone it
capitalized.
right.
Yeah, like on
Yeah.
mine, right? It figures.
Oh man.
And then it happened over on D Live too.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Oh, did it? Okay. Uh, I came in after you, so maybe that's just the order I saw it in.
Hmm.
But poor Boomer. I felt so bad for him.
Mhm.
He felt so bad because he really reamed me out. Thinking it was me, anyhow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I pay attention to that, Joy. I look for differences. Like when it happened to Z, and the picture wasn't quite the same. They got the name right, but not the picture. That wasn't quite right. You were in there, right, Cassie?
Mm-mm.
So I thought,
Mm-mm. No.
only ran into mine one other time.
Hmm. How long have you been on YouTube?
It's,
Bethy.
why did they bother doing this? 'Cause, like, we all know each other so well. It's going to get found out.
How long have you been on YouTube? Like how many years?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Well, I've been on it for like, let's see, a year and a half.
Oh, gosh, I've been here longer. Because I started coming over regularly when Omar was still dumpster diving.
Oh wow.
He hadn't even gone
Wow.
to paranormal yet.
Hmm. Sheesh.
Yeah. So I don't know how long that's been.
Hmm.
But it was Omar that got me over here.
Wow.
And then everyone just kind of fell in behind him.
Dana got me on here. She was watching Omar and Patty from G Team.
Yeah. Omar is the reason I found Patty. The reason I found a lot of people, actually.
Yeah. And Dana got me on here.
Yeah, Patty was the first paranormal one that I followed.
Aw, Joy. Wow. Well, I've been on for a year and a half.
Yeah, I don't know how long. I don't even dare hazard a guess at how many years.
I started not this January, but the last January. It's a year and a half.
And I've been on D Live almost since it started.
Oh wow.
I was over there long before most of the YouTubers were.
Oh wow.
And I was over there because of the Facebook game.
Yeah.
Because they had gotten rid of the chat in the game. So someone
Hmm.
had started an account up over there to chat in.
Oh wow, Joy.
Yeah, I have no idea. I really haven't. I
Wow.
know it's safe to say it's been more than 7 years.
Sheesh.
because my alternate Facebook account I've had for 7 years. And I started watching YouTube before I was hacked on my regular account that you know of.
Yeah. Wow. I'm surprised I haven't been on here longer.
I was accused of taking someone's name over on D Live. And like, how long you been here? And she told me, I'm like, I've been here longer. How did I do that?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Poor Bethy. Everybody's accusing her of taking something. Aw.
Yeah, right.
Aw.
How could I take something that didn't belong to you? You know.
Yeah. Sheesh.
And heck, the one guy that Mary and I have been referring to, I've known him for longer because I found out that I know him from another platform called Pale Talk, which is where I actually started out in social media or online, period.
Oh, wow.
Probably close to 20 years ago now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I found out who he was on Pale Talk, it was like, oh my God, I know that name.
Dang.
But that's another platform.
Yeah.
And I have a room there. It's one with rooms. All kinds of
Wow.
rooms. There's adult rooms.
Me too, Joy. Me too.
Well, I only know of 2, maybe 3 other people that know what Pale Talk is. So, but I think I've been on social media a lot longer than most of you.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why. I mean, it was my oldest son that got me started online.
Wow.
And it was Pale Talk that Summer Beach for You is where my name was originally.
Yeah.
In fact, my room's name is Summer's Getaway over in Pale
Oh, wow.
Talk. Yeah.
Summer's getaway. It's cool. I'll talk.
But I hardly ever go over there anymore.
I used to do MySpace.
I've never done MySpace. I was never interested in that one.
Yep. I used to do the old MySpace. I feel so old. Right, Joy? Oh, there goes Carol.
Yep.
Must have woke up.
Yeah.
She turned off her microphone this time. She's like, I don't know how to get caught snoring.
Yeah.
I fell asleep on Mary's. I was tired.
Good night, Carol, wherever you are.
Yeah. Night, Carol. So come out.
I was going to say that Hotmail was my first email, but it wasn't because it was oh shoot. But what's the server that they had their discs all over for free? Wow. Go into any store and get the CD for free. Help me, someone. I should know this. Like they're a joke. Like literally, they've been in memes.
Yeah.
Blank. It was dial up.
Yeah. I don't miss dial up at all.
Yeah, there was nothing but dial up back then. AOL. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was my first email, AOL.
Wow.
Yeah, that was way back.
Mm-hmm. I used to have it not so long ago. Well,
When
years.
computers
I mean,
just fell.
12 years ago, I had that dial up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I thought no one had dial up at that point.
Yeah. I had it about 12 years ago. I can still remember the sound of it in my head.
Yeah, I know. I think I spent more time on the phone talking to tech support than actually online.
Mm-hmm.
That was horrible.
Okay, Joy. The advancements.
Okay.
Joy, Betty.
I was so happy when we weren't stuck with dial up.
Yeah. I
And
hate dial up.
and there weren't these huge servers either.
Yeah.
Because I went from AOL to a local server. Because there's just a whole lot of local servers. Yeah, I'm talking way back. I
Yeah.
was paying $7 a month for internet and phone.
Damn. Sheesh.
Yeah, this is back when people started to have computers at home. God, I feel so much older now.
I feel old too.
But you aren't.
I do.
But you aren't. Yeah, she did. She doesn't talk much. She's listening to me talk.
Yeah, I don't talk a lot. I'm pretty quiet. Unless I'm reading. If I'm reading the cards, I can read. But if I'm not reading
Yeah, you can't be quiet.
cards, I'm pretty quiet. Very quiet, guys.
Do you want a reading, Joy? Yes, no, maybe. Undecided.
What one, Joy? What would you like? What would you like? I have native spirits. I have Archangel Michael.
She's playing my game.
I have Moonology. I have Spirit Animal Oracle. Fairies. I have a ton of them. I have butterflies too. What should we pick her, Bethy? What should we pick her?
Animal spirit.
Animal spirit. Okay. Find my animal spirit. Okay. Hi, Evelyn. Oh, that is you. I'm like, hi, Evelyn. Oh, such a dork.
Hi.
Hi, Evelyn. Oh, goodness.
That's funny.
Oh, I'm a dork. All right, we're focusing
Right,
positive energy.
Stop laughing and concentrate.
Right? Focusing. So a question for these cards. You can do that in your head.
She knows the drill.
Yeah, you know the drill. Miss Joy. Let's see what you get. Right. Let's see. Which one? This one always comes out. You got the armadillo. Armadillo spirit. It's cute. You find the book. Here is my book. Right here. Okay. Armadillo spirit. All right, Joy. Set healthy boundaries. Here's your message. Learning to set healthy boundaries is the gift of the armadillo spirit. You are entering a phase where, in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that may have been okay for you in the past. This also means that you need to learn where you end and where others begin. What is yours to own and what is not? Know your limits and understand it's an empowering choice to say no to what doesn't feel right. The armadillo spirit is here to tell you it's time to be honest with yourself about what you really want. Be clear on what you are agreeing to. Declare what your needs are and say no as a full sentence. These are acts of respect and kindness to others as well as yourself. Trust your body's signal and you will know what to do. The armadillo spirit guides you in making good decisions that are grounded in strong sense of what belongs to you and what does not. Protection message. This is a tricky time as you may find yourself enmeshed with others, overly concerned with how they will take it if you say no or express how you really feel. Do you feel anxious saying no to someone? So you capitulate, even knowing the outcome will not be in your best interest? Do you feel it's your job to stop someone from facing a challenge? Instead, you might take on their responsibility, rescuing them, instead of giving them the freedom to learn their lesson their way. Perhaps you feel that if only they knew how much you cared, they would change and then all would be well. The armadillo spirit asks you to be honest with yourself and others, no matter how difficult it may be or how much you fear losing someone or something. Face your fear, tell the truth, and set boundaries. You will be amazed at the miracles that happen when you let the armadillo spirit protect you from taking on too much, becoming a people pleaser, and losing your integrity. Another message of protection from the armadillo spirit is to relax, live and let live. If you or someone else is being defensive, you are called to step back and trust in Spirit's plan. That's what you got. Joy.
And even before she said anything, I knew that resonated with her.
Oh, good. Good. Oh my gosh. I sprayed armadillo once. Oh, goodness. It's awesome.
Oh, heck, it resonated with me too. I think you
That
got
is
it
good.
there.
Yeah. It happens though. It can
Yeah.
resonate with more than one person. Big time. I've had them resonate with me too as I'm reading them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Did that a couple times tonight when I was reading. It's
Oh,
weird.
God. When Sam was reading for Mary, though, that was hilarious.
Yes, it was.
Sammy, for future reference, get some sleep before you do a reading. Unless you want us to laugh.
Mine was good though. I loved mine. Mine was so good. Then yeah, I think she was tired. She hadn't had a lot of sleep. Like 3 of Mary's just were off.
He doesn't know how to understand that. Really? Well, he's got his own interest in mind then. If he can't understand that.
Yeah. Yep.
You haven't been widowed all that long.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Just don't go announcing when you get the settlement.
Definitely not.
Because you'll find new friends all over the place if you do that.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Just don't tell anyone. Tell Hannah not to tell anyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody will love you.
You need to take care of you and your kids. Period.
Very true.
So you gotta be careful about telling them you bought something, you're doing this or that or whatever too. Because people will figure that out.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I was begging people to help me spend my money and nobody would. It's like, people, I'm serious.
Mm.
It took a long time for anyone to take me seriously.
Yeah, just don't forget you. You know, find stuff for you. One second.
But when the stimulus checks went out, being on Social Security, I had to spend that before my next check came, or they're going to take it away. So I was serious. I needed help spending it.
Yeah. Oh wow, Joy.
Wow. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, you'll have cousins you never heard of. Yeah, you can say anything.
Right?
I joke around too much. That's why people don't take me seriously.
I like joking around. And
It's like,
silliness.
see an LOL? No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Mary was the first one that finally realized I was serious.
Oh wow.
And by that time, it was too late.
Boy.
I was spending it on stupid shit just to spend it because no one was helping me to figure out what I needed to get.
Oh
It's like,
man.
okay, I wasted that money, the majority of it, anyhow.
I think most of us did.
I really needed clothes, but since they have shut down dressing rooms, I couldn't
Yeah.
go get clothes because I'd need to try them on.
Mm-hmm.
And because I
True.
had trouble walking, I didn't want to go buy clothes that may not fit and then have to bring
Mm-hmm.
it back again because I just didn't want to do all that walking.
Yeah. Yep. It goes fast, Joy. Goes fast. Yep.
I'm not a shopper. I would have trouble spending it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the stimulus check. I'm asking people to help me spend it. That wasn't even nearly as much as you're gonna get. I would be so lost.
Oh man.
I hate spending money. I do.
Oh, I love spending. Oh yeah. But
I've been poor the majority of my
I feel
life.
guilty.
So if I can hang on to it, I'm gonna. You know?
But I feel guilty. I was like, yeah, I feel guilty to spend on myself, you know?
I think that was my problem is I'm not one to spend money on myself.
Me either.
I'm the last one I think of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now if I'm Christmas shopping, I can't come up with enough money.
No. Definitely.
One year I got myself a Christmas gift and I felt
Sure.
guilty. But I knew nobody else was gonna get it. It was something I really wanted
Aw.
a long time, but I still felt
Yeah.
guilty.
Me too. I get that way. Hmm. I always see things when I'm out Christmas shopping. I'm like, oh, I love that.
I go shopping and I'll look at something and go, oh, so and so would like that. Oh, so and so would like that. Someone else would like that. It's never, hey, I really like that. It's not for me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like all year long I'm Christmas shopping, but I'm not buying anything.
Yeah.
But I haven't been in a store in
Hmm.
a long time either. In fact, I don't think I've left the house since February.
Oh my gosh. I go nuts.
Maybe once for a doctor's appointment.
Oh, I go nuts. I have to be out of the house a little bit.
This is not unusual for me though, because it's so hard to walk.
Yeah.
I used to beg for
Oh,
someone to take me out, but now it hurts too much to walk, so I don't now.
yeah.
It
Oh,
doesn't
man.
mean I like it, but
Sad.
I'm more used to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if someone wants to take me somewhere, I'm not going to say no either.
Yeah.
And I don't mean shopping. I really hate shopping.
Oh, I like shopping.
Good
But I feel
morning.
guilty, unless it's for somebody else. Hey, Kirsten. How are you? How are you doing? You having a good day today?
Yeah, I've just never been a
I'm just
shopper.
kinda- Oh. Shopping's fun. Mhm. Aw. Mine is too.
I understand that.
Mary. Oh, goodness. Chig. I woke up.
She
Just
heard
napping.
shopping, and that was that. She woke up. Yeah, I'm there. We're going on a shopping spree? Is that what we said?
I'm falling apart too, Kirsten. I'm falling apart too. My teeth, body, my hair.
My teeth are gone already. I've had a lot of parts taken out already. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would have to sit and write it down and think about it, how many surgeries I've had. Yeah.
Oh, sheesh. My appendix, and then
I still have that. That and tonsils.
then 3 C-sections.
Yep, I've
Oh,
had
and then
three.
my hysterectomy.
Yeah, I've had that too.
So, yeah.
I've had my gallbladder
3,
out.
4, 5.
I've had surgery on my stomach, surgery
Oh.
on my esophagus, DNCs, tubal ligation.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
had one of that. I had that one done. DNC. Yeah.
yeah, I had a couple of miscarriages, so that had to be done.
Me too. Yeah.
A little list. Might not little, but stuff that people normally have out, I still have.
Wow. I still have my tonsils.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured, Mary.
Oh, wow, Joy. Yeah, I had to do one of those. Mary. DNC.
Oh, I didn't even want to think about the colonoscopies and endoscopies. I
Oh wow.
don't count them. I want to forget them.
Oh man. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I had a really tough time too. I knew exactly what you were talking about the other day, Mary. Because I'd have to go to the ER so that I didn't bleed to death. Because it'd have to be
Oh,
yeah. And then my doctor put me on the pill, and that helped some.
uh-huh.
Um, but not enough. So then he put me on the depot shots, and that did not work either. So then I just had to have
Yeah.
them stick for me.
Me too.
Yeah, it takes a hell
I
of a
feel
lot.
better. Oh wow.
Wow. Yeah, I have a mini list too. I'm looking at another
Man.
surgery for sure at the moment too. It's just a matter of podiatrists taking the patients. But until this COVID thing is over, unless I just can't walk anymore.
Oh wow. CT scan, blood work for the kidney. My kidneys are bad. Got a big list.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I have a mini list with sub lists.
Mhm.
But I know I'm going to have surgery on my foot.
Oh
Just an
bad.
appointment with a podiatrist right now.
Yeah. I should get my teeth fixed. Hi, shrimp.
Hey, Trent. I I wish I could have had dentures, but I can't have that either because I have degenerative bone disease, which this is the first time I said anything to anyone on social media about that. And
Yeah.
my jaw is falling apart,
Oh, sheesh.
so I can't even have dentures. I have shards
Oh,
of
wow.
bone coming through my gums every once in a while,
Hmm.
just falling apart.
Aw.
My
Thank
mouth
you,
always
shrimp.
hurts.
Yep, Deanna's doggy. Sunny. He is cute, huh? Yep, Sunny. Sunny dog. He's a cutie. Sure is.
You know what, Kirsten?
He's so good today.
Actually, I have to update my list. I actually bring a paper to new doctors with me with all my medical history on it, and it's not going to fit on one paper anymore because it's just so much easier to hand that over for them to copy. I can't fit it all on the paperwork you fill out, you know.
Yeah, shrimp.
Even the allergies I can't fit into the spot they give you.
I think it was like an old plantation house that I went to today, guys. It's pretty cool. Big old white house.
Dang.
Oh wow, guys. Sheesh.
They were all falling apart.
Oh.
We probably all have medical horror stories too. We know Mary's.
Yeah.
I think my worst medical horror story is probably my wrist because I'll never have use of that hand again.
Yeah. I can imagine. Oh my gosh, Kirsten. It's crazy.
I had to be kept awake for surgeries.
Yeah, that was cool. Cool house.
Because if I'm put under, I will die. We already tried that theory.
Oh, thank you, Shrimp. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That's not fun, Joy.
Yeah, Mary.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Oh, it was a cool house.
I do know I have to have surgery on that foot, though, because I have a bone spur that has made it almost impossible to stand up now.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, the pain is that bad. That night that Z was doing the investigation here, and I ended up on cam, like 3 times. I was fighting not to limp or walk funny. Because I didn't want anyone to see that.
Oh, we don't care, Betty. I mean, you know what I mean. We don't judge you. We don't, no. You know.
Yeah, I'm going to need both my knees done, too.
No. Right back.
Yeah, I can't avoid mine, though, because mine is on the bottom front of my heel. I have to step on it. You can't walk without stepping on that area, you know? I'm self-conscious. I know, but I'm still self-conscious. Right? I can't even say I'm like a cat with 9 lives because I have been clinically dead more than 9 times. So And once when I came back, I actually had a toe tag on. I was gone that long. That was freaky. That was really freaky. I couldn't even react. I was in shock. I didn't even think they still use toe tags to tell you the truth. That was like, whoa. Maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get that, Mary. I really do. I have to mentally gear myself up to turn on the cam. But if someone's right, too.
Yeah, I haven't showed myself in a while. I used to show myself every time.
I don't think it'd be so bad with me if I could still wear dentures, but I can't. That's what bothers me the most right now.
Yeah.
With sitting, anyhow. I
Yeah,
haven't
exactly.
made so long that I can't do eye makeup anymore.
You're welcome, Joy. Anytime.
My allergies are so bad that I have a allergic pink eye, and it's all year long now.
Hmm.
So I can't wear eye makeup.
Oh, wow.
And I'm almost to the point of begging my allergies to start giving me the shots instead of the pills, because the pills, sprays, and all that stuff just isn't doing it anymore. You can hear it in my voice even. I sound older, but
Yeah.
that is it's postnasal drip in my throat.
Hmm. Wow.
I hope that you're meant to say losing instead of loosening. Although loosening your eyebrows would be funny. Mrs. Potato Head.
That's, oh, wow, Mary. Mary's gonna cut some of her hair off.
Yeah, I was gonna tonight, but I didn't.
I need to cut like an inch off mine. I don't have much hair, so maybe an inch. I know. She got long hair.
Yeah, I do too. You haven't really seen
Oh.
how long it is because I've had it up in a ponytail.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. My hair's thin.
Mine
So
always has
thin.
been. I'm not sure if I could tell if it was thinning out more or not. So I've always had thin hair.
Oh wow. Mine's getting thinner by the year. Definitely. Yeah. Night, Kirsten. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for coming, Kirsten.
Yeah, that's the word I want. Fine. I have fine hair too. Like
Mhm.
barrettes, bobby pins, stuff like that. Don't stay in my hair. They just slide out.
Mhm. Mine too.
Even the hair ties. I have to keep tightening it. But I've always been like that.
Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you so much. Yes, good day, Kirsten.
But I can tell you, every hairdresser I've been to loved my hair. They said I had gorgeous hair. And they wished that all their, I almost said patients, customers had hair like me. And going,
Mhm.
really? I don't like my hair.
Mhm. Aw.
Mine must be thinning out because I end up with a lot in my brush when I brush it.
Yeah.
And it's probably nerves.
Yep. Mine's hereditary, my dad said. The women are like bones. So we'll
I
see.
don't know. I don't know what it is with mine because everyone else in my family has thick hair.
Hmm. I don't know then. I don't know.
I have to work at it to make it look like I got hair. I have to try to work at it to give it body, teasing it and stuff.
Yeah. I wash my hair every day now. Let it set for like 2 days. And when I do wash it, it looks it looks really good. When I wash my body, every day, my face. But I don't wash my hair every day anymore.
Yeah, right, Joy. And I wash mine. That I run my fingers through it, and my hands are just covered in hair, and I have to.
No,
It's like I got webbing on my fingers.
mine used to. And now it's just really thin. Yeah.
And
Hey,
I brush
Mary.
it out after I get out of the shower, and I still got a full hairbrush out here.
Oh, wow.
It's going on 5:30 here.
No. I have to lay down too. You getting tired too, Becky?
Not
Okay,
really.
ma'am. No, not yet.
No, after you guys go off, I'm still up for a while.
Oh, wow. Hmm.
And then I lay down because it's like, well, the sun's up.
Yeah.
I probably should. you know?
Mhm. Oh, wow. Hi, Becky. Oh.
I have insomnia bad.
Yeah. I used to have
And
that.
I stopped taking my sleep med because it just wasn't working.
Yeah. Oh. Boy. Hmm.
So now I just sleep even less. I guess once I did get to sleep, I was doing something, but not much.
Mm-hmm. Love you, Mary. Good night. Oh, feel those hearts.
Aw,
Oh.
love
That's
you,
pretty.
Mary. Good night. Good morning. Good something. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should just all
Oh.
wish each other good luck when it comes to sleeping.
Yeah. Can't believe I fell asleep on Mary's.
All those voices. We're going to sound crazy.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
there's always voices calling my name. And I know you guys understand that.
Is it spirits?
That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's my full name and I feel like I'm being scolded.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it don't happen often.
Yeah.
She's going out dancing. We're just going to dabble a little. Yep. Okay.
On StreamYards, it says elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough. That's cute.
You know, I wouldn't know what the dabbing was if it wasn't for Nerd.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you guys made the chat real pretty.
Yeah, they did. Hearts and hugs and dancing and laughing. And what the hell is that, Joy? I don't even know what that is.
You got this, you got this, you got this.
I don't know what that one is.
It says on StreamYards, it says you got this, you got this.
Oh, elbow bumps? No wonder.
Oh, elbow bumps. So elbow bumps.
Oh no, above that. What is that?
Yeah, you got this.
You got this. Oh, okay.
Next one, elbow bumps. Aww, I
What
love
was
the
that
hearts.
when I told June Gall that I would give the get up challenge a shot? Well, that was right before I found out I had the bone spur too.
Yeah,
And the pain has just gotten worse, so I can't do that.
yeah, definitely.
But I love dancing, but I can't do it.
Aww. Ever?
I have enough trouble standing up. I'm not going to dance.
Yeah. True.
And yeah, that is really tough on me. because I used to teach dance.
Aw.
Dance and music are a really big part of my life that I miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taught country, ballroom, um, mostly country ballroom, and East Coast swing is the majority of what I taught.
Wow. I enjoy
A
it.
little bit of hip hop, some tap.
Mhm. Good point. Melina used to be in dance. She quit. She quit when she was 6. Started when she was, well, she started when she was 4, but when she was I think, 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7 is when my dad started me dance. My mother never believed in me, so you can't do
Aw,
it. You won't be able to do that. Shut up, Mom.
I believed in Melina,
I'll
but
show
she
you.
just didn't. She's like, Melina just didn't want to dance. She's like, Mom, this is what you want, not what I want. She was a smart little thing. And she still is. So she quit. She quit dance. Hey,
My
she likes
mother just
basketball.
never believed in me. But
Aw, I'm sorry,
the less,
Jackie.
well, no, don't be. Because the less she believed in me, the more I was able to do. Because I had to prove her wrong.
That's good. That's good.
So I did more than I probably would have done because I was
Yeah.
proving her wrong.
Sorry.
I know if she had told me that I would have no problem riding a unicycle, I wouldn't have learned to do it. But she told me I
Yeah.
couldn't do it. So I showed her.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Don't tell me I can't do it because that's the first thing I'm going to go out and do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how I am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I always
Joyce, I'll
tell the
take her
girls.
having a period. I was trying so hard not to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love dancing. I'd go out like 3 times a week dancing. And then I'd be teaching too.
That's awesome.
Go out once or twice to karaoke.
Yeah.
And then I sang with a band. I was busy. I was never home.
Oh, wow. My chest bone. Mm-hmm.
I never thought of it that way. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think
period.
yours is fun either. Because I was in my late 20s when they had the hysterectomy, so
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Mine was last year.
But I had all my kids by then, so no big deal.
Yeah. That's good.
I was done. I had 3. That was enough.
Yeah. I had 4.
I didn't have the girl. Oh well. I was stopping right
It,
there.
yeah.
Well, I
I
died
didn't
with
have my
her,
baby.
so it was like, nah, it's just getting way too dangerous.
Oh.
And I'm going to have to get down because Glenn is up. All that banging you hear is him making coffee.
Okay. I think I'm gonna head to bed. Thank you so much, Bethy, for being up here with me.
Thank you for having me up, Cassie.
Thank you. Anytime, Bethy. Know that. Casey. Really? Aw.
I'm so close, but I
Bethy.
caught myself.
I call you Bethy.
Yeah,
But
well,
thank you, Beth.
it's not the same though.
Casey. And thank you, and thank everybody for being here. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of sleep. Love you, Bethy. Love you, Joy. Love you, Mary.
Love you, Cassie. Love you, Joy. Love you, Mary. I even look. I may
We don't know
even
who else is here.
any lurkers. I don't know.
Hi there, thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you so much. Okay, good night, everybody. Okay.